Stoinks.
God damn, this song is long. Uh, yo, guys, before we actually start the stream, can I just get a major flood of little into hearts in the chat today for one of my dear friends who also happens to be a Twitch and Discord moderator, but mostly just a dear friend, starting an enormous journey today, starting their grad school journey today. Evo, we're all so proud of you. We wish you so much luck over the next 2 years. Yes, all of this is heartfelt, and I'm not just doing it so that you feel bad about giving me shit as soon as I actually start my stream today. Thank you so much. Good luck at orientation today. I believe in you. Not Ryan being a kiss ass. No, I'm an emotional manipulator. Isn't that so much better? Hello, beautiful people of the internet. How we all doing? The dogs want some treats, and I'm going to give it to them. Treats from Carly Artifiz, Cams, Mon, and Rosie, plus a spoil meg from Evo. How are we all doing today? Did Evo literally already leave, or did I actually... Let's go! Did Evo already leave? Damn it, was I too late? Fuck! Alright, take all your hearts back. Take them all back. How we all doing? Avatar Aroha, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Pexy, thank you for the 5 bits. Crochet with the 4 months subscribed. Thank you very much. I got some dog treats to give out. And we got a stream to do today, baby. Got ourselves a stream to do today. Ekbo says, I just started Tears of the Kingdom. Wish me luck. You're going to need it for the next 500 hours. Such a fun game. Oh, there's Evo. Hi, Evo. Good luck at your orientation today. All right, dog treats. Boys. Lay down. Lay down. Shake hands. Shake. Boy. Shake. Here. Talk shit. Good boy. Up. Good dogs. 6 for 6. Yes, I just clapped at my dogs. I don't know why. I think I'm used to cross country where I clap at the kids a lot to try and, get them hyped, get them excited. I just clapped at my dogs. You ever clapped at your dogs before? I don't think that's a very effective way of getting them excited or cheering them on. Or like, showing them love. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Pexy. Hi, Mon. Hi, Public. Hi, Sam. Hi, Cams, Evo, Artifice. How are we all doing today? I hope you're having an excellent freaking day. And if you're not, there's the door. I'm just kidding. If you're not, there's the door. Come on in. Maybe we can make your day a little bit better. Maybe we can't. I don't know. I don't know how much power I have in this situation, but I'll certainly try. You know what I've decided that I just need in my life every day? I think if I can get just a little bit of like crippling amounts of like anxiety inducing amounts of caffeine in my system, I will generally be, well, I won't like be happy, but I will be very like productive, you know? And like on it. I'll be really on it. I'm starting to think maybe the solution is just adopt the anxiety by drinking too much caffeine. Because I'll tell you what, pretty damn productive. It's been a good morning. How are you today? How's your Friday going? What's the highlight of your last 48 hours? It's been 48 hours since I last saw every single one of you. Hope you're having an excellent day so far. What's the best thing in your life right now? Tactical Fluke is going to do some baking experiments later.
Oink oink mother FFF. Let's smash some piggies.
Oink oink mother FFFF. Hi graphics girl. Hi Snaily Luke. Hi Tony. I saw you on my spy cam last night. I know you saw me. Gmo's going to a video game convention this weekend. Let's go. Is it retro? Is it new games? Is it what's the vibe? What's the vibe? Jim says my hands are finally free from washing up. Best of luck to Evo Devo. Let's go. They grow up so quick. Hi Mona, thank you so much for the sub. How are you? Highlight of my morning: pumpkin spice latte and pumpkin donut with my daughter. Hi Smallest 6. I'm a YouTube watcher, first time catching a live stream. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a really good day, honestly. Having a really good day. My D&D crew is taking a break to play some Big Walk tonight as a group. It looks dope. That's exciting. I got to tell you, I am kind of, one of the things that is exciting for me is that I feel very confident that I have decided.
HYPE.
Little into HYPE. I wish we could get her to say that differently. But I am very excited that I have discovered that I have decided, sorry, my brain. I've decided what our next game on stream is going to be. That's exciting for me. And now I need to finish Bills Must Be Paid to open up some time to get there, but we'll get there. Luke says Pokopia is so good. WTF, so lovingly made. That's what I've been doing. A lot of Pokopia. Is it Outer Wilds? Jim, I was thinking of you yesterday because I was listening to an interview on a podcast that has nothing to do with Outer Wilds, has nothing to do with anything at all, really. It was a music podcast. But I was listening to an interview about people's relationship with music over time. And it made me think about Outer Wilds, and it made me think about you specifically. And I'll do my best to try and explain what it was that I was thinking. But the interviewer was like talking about how oftentimes with music, because you have such lifelong relationships with it, you have an emotional reaction upon discovery and upon obsession. And then, because of how time works, because of how we have relationships with these things over so many years, a song that you loved 20 years ago and still love, that relationship changes or can change from the like discovery and obsession, and as you keep listening, it can change. And they described it as being as when your love for something changes from purely reactionary, like purely emotional, to partially analytical. And they did not use that in a negative way. And I don't think it is a negative thing. But the thing I was thinking about that was Outer Wilds. And I was like, oh my God, that's so true. We are constantly like walking through the door into the next part of our lives, right? I can no longer feel exactly as I felt yesterday because I have an entire extra day's worth of context to feel it. I have an extra day's worth of distance between me and the last time that I played Outer Wilds. And then the day after that, there's an extra day. And the day after that, there's an extra day. And I was just thinking about that. And I was just like, I don't really engage with this part of loving. I don't really engage with this part of art enough, where it's like, I focus a lot on the like discovery, the moment you're in it. And then on the like, the minute you're finishing it, like that whole process. But then you have these years where all you have left to do is talk about it and think about it and keep looking for more about it. And that made me think of your channel. And I was like, oh my God, this is what Jim is doing with Outer Wilds. Is it's like, I do really like blind playthroughs. This is the discovery part, right? And it's partially the obsession part, the part where you become, you know, where it becomes everything that you know, it's still emotional, but it's not brand new. It's kind of new. And then you have the long tail where you still love something, but you are no longer actively experiencing it for the first time or in at the heights of emotion. I don't know. I was thinking about this and I was like, God dang, this is really interesting. I don't think about that long tail very much. I really think about the first part. Anyways, I feel that, Jim says, plus analytical thoughts after interviewing the goddamn composer. Perhaps that's what I'm chasing now with the deep diving. It's fascinating. Yeah. Well, I think it's all like part of the art consuming process, right? My love for, let's pick a book here. Let's pick a book. There's so many options. What do I pick? Oh, I don't know. I don't want to. My love for a book. I don't want to pick one because then I'm just going to get lost in the weeds. My love for a book has this whole relationship to it. I don't know. Anyways, the Kama Sutra. Yes. The book I was going to pick was the Kama Sutra. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Anyways, now that I'm done talking, let me continue scrolling through chat. Sandlin says, I'm seeing a band I used to be obsessed with in high school in December, and I cannot wait. Hell yeah. Mona says, music makes me cry so easily. Luke says, same. Music is definitely music is magic. I mean, that's the way to talk about it. That's the only way I know how to talk about it anyways. Hi, K-Bell, by the way. Welcome in. How's it going? All right. Here's what I need to ask you. What are you up to this weekend? What are your plans? I'm going to a 4-year-old's birthday party. I'm really excited about that. I am probably going to do a little bit of exercising. I need to mow the yard again, despite the fact that I mowed it 2 days ago. I need to... What else? Maybe record some more Tears of the Kingdom. Things are going. I hope you're doing okay, K-Ball. If not, take some hearts. Take some hearts, leave some hearts. It's like one of those community libraries. Take one, leave one. One of those, take a penny, leave a penny is probably the better metaphor there. Tony's having friends over for a kids' water play day tomorrow. Fun. What are we talking? Water table, slip and slide? Inflatable water slide to arrive today. Amazing. Plus an inflatable pool. Kids in water, like, there's no better time. Even just the bath. Elle is obsessed with the bath and the pool, but like the pool is objectively exciting. Water table, objectively exciting. The bath is like kind of a chore, but she freaking loves it, dude. Gonna have 10 kids here between 2 and 9 tomorrow. Oh my lord. I wish you so much strength. I wish you strength. Mona had a sleep study on Tuesday at home. Now I have to wait over a month to have a follow-up. Oh boy. Hey, do we have anybody in chat right now who has finished Bills Must Be Paid? If so, raise your hands. I think Artifice has finished it. Some other people, but I don't remember who. Pexy's finished it. I have a front seat question for you guys. Hi Sven, how's it going? Front seat question. Are there credits to Bills Must Be Paid? Yes or no? Can you roll credits? Yes. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Jim says, have you played Big Walk yet, Ryan? No. Have you played it? I'm curious about it. I was talking about it a little bit with some friends the other day. Have you played it? Seems like a lot of fun. Hi, Sven. Having a great day. How are you? So many people in chat hate piggies. It's true. It's true. It's because Ryan is an influencer. That's not true. As discussed, I reject the term influencer. I accept the term hypnotist and or cult leader. These are the ones that I have. This is my title. I have not played it. Everything I see looks really fun. Time zone problems. Yeah. Do you think Blueprints Speedruns has legs as a Twitch game for a little while? No. Not for me. No, I won't play Blueprints as a Twitch game. I need to record the things that I'm still missing for Blueprints, which I will do, but I won't play it on. I won't play it on Twitch. I'm sure I could, but I have other things that I want to do. Artifice wants to guarantee that Jim is gifted a sub, and I got you. Thank you, Artifice, for the chats. Thank you.
This motherfucker.
This mother. All right, well, I got to try and beat pigs today. So we got to smash some pigs today. So let's get ready to hop on into that. Oh my God, actually I had an idea. Holy crap, never mind. I had an idea. We'll hop in like 5 minutes. The amount of times that I've done this recently is insane. I have an idea, but we need to take a second to figure it out. Okay. I have a question for you guys. Have you guys seen the social media? I mean, I think it's not entirely a Smosh idea, but it is something that Smosh has done on some of their podcasts. Have you guys seen the social media idea of slipping it in where a person who is doing a podcast or doing some sort of recording has a word that they need to try to fit naturally into the conversation without raising people's without raising questions about it. The idea is a person on camera, maybe me, would be given a word, and then their goal would be to try to slip it into conversation somewhat naturally. Here's my thought. Do I have any volunteers to give me a word? Maybe we play Slip It In on today's Bills Must Be Paid as a way of just trying to keep it, see how this works. Try and experiment. Do I have any volunteers to come up with a word? Okay. Mr. Creative Writing obviously has a bit of an advantage here. I would say that my degree is less of an advantage than my general wildness on stream, where I'll talk about almost anything. But Roastmavor, no, we will not be doing that. That is so TOS, it's not even close to not TOS. Chat can't know the word. Exactly. So here's the thing. Jim or Artifice or Nick. And you know what? Jim, Artifice, and Nick A2007. If the three of you will take a couple minutes to think about a word, each of you individually, DM it to me on Discord or email it to me, whatever you want to do, Jim. I know you have my email. Message me about it, and I will tell you when we actually get into the recording. I'll probably do I don't know if I'll do all three at once or do one at a time. I don't know. Come up with the word. It can't be against TOS. That's my only real rule. Can't be against TOS. And we don't want to make it like current eventsy. Hey Gmo, can we stop with the injector ban spam? We talked about this on stream last time, but we would prefer not to just spam that in chat any chance we get. Can it be a non-English word? It should be English. It should be English. That's a good question. Nick has sent me one. Hell yeah, Nick. Okay. All right, I've got one word. Thank you, Gmo. All right, we've got a word. Let's do it. If I get others during the course of the stream, I will try also to slip them in. You know what I'm saying? I have one. How do we submit words? Hold on to it for now. I just got another one from Artifiz. That is not a word, Artifiz. No. I reject this. Now, of course, you're going to come back to me and say, well, Ryan, I do think it is a word. What is your definition of word, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's a whole... I'll give you the definition of pornography that was used in the United States Senate. I know it when I see it, and I know that that is not a word. Give me a different word. Jim sent me in. Okay, all right. Damn it, Jim. All right, that's a good one. Oh, boy. Hold up. Okay, I've got two difficult words, I would say, and I'm waiting on one from Artifiz, and then we'll play today. And here's my game. I think the rest of you should try and guess when I am slipping it in. You know what I'm saying? And if this goes well, we'll do it again another time. I predict this will be way too obvious. Well, I am going to do my damnedest to make that not true. I'm going to do my dangdest. Let me just make sure that I truly understand the word gemsim. Okay. I was close enough that I could have managed it, but... Was it damnedest? We have not started yet. I will tell you when we start. We'll start at the start of the YouTube recording. Oh, I'm already so bad at playing games and talking, and now I have to play a metagame while also talking and playing games. And this is... Why did I do this to myself? I'm already a little stressed. All right. I'm already a little stressed. But we can do this. We can absolutely do this. Oh, damn it, Artifice. That's a great one. Okay. All right, we got 3 good words. We got 3 good words. Okay. All right, you guys want to play? Let's do it. God, I take it back. I don't want to play this game anymore. I want to play Bills Must Be Paid, but I don't want to play this game anymore. All right. What's the gotcha word we should use to call you out? That's a good question. Ryan, you get bonus points if they're all 3 used in the same sentence. No. No. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. Ruth A, thank you so much for the subscription. That jump scared me a little bit. Welcome back to Bills Must Be Paid. Today we are finishing this game. We are playing Bills Must Be Paid, but we are also playing a meta game as we play. 3 members of chat have DM'd me 3 words in the English language that my goal is to try and slip in those words naturally into the conversation during today's stream, during the next couple of hours of playing Bills Must Be Paid. We're also going to try and beat Bills Must Be Paid today. 3 words I have that I need to try and find a way for them to be used in this stream and make them sound natural and not give away the game. The members of chat will be guessing. I think if you're going to guess, chat, what you should do is say slip it in and then list the word that you think it is. That's the way that you guess. Slip it in and then name the word that you think I'm trying to slip in. They are all English words. They are not against TOS, and they are single words. They're one words. If you are a little bit confused about how slipping it in works, call your mom, because I know for a fact she's got experience. I'm kidding. Or am I? Let's play Bills Must Be Paid today. Bruh in chat. All right, we paid a lot of bills, which is really good. We should have a ton of upgrades for this run. We have swinging the hammer 12% faster. We're a jackhammer now. 20% more damage. We are a... What's a good word for something that does a lot of damage? Piggy loot is 20% higher. Soon, I'm going to be making stonks. Like I live on Wall Street. The first piggy you destroy each run restores 15% stamina. Oh, that's very, like, I'll be a marathon runner. +3 damage. You first hit each run is a guaranteed crit. Anyways, we have a lot of things. We're going to start cycle 3 and see if we can't beat the game today. Ryan is supposed to be slipped in naturally. I didn't tell you guys the rest of the deal. If you guess slip it in and you're incorrect, you owe me a subscription. You owe me a gifted sub. I'm kidding. That's a joke. I'm actually joking. You don't owe me anything, first off. That would really put some stakes on it, though, wouldn't it? You wouldn't be able to guess willy-nilly, would you? Willy-nilly? More like Willie Nelson, am I right? I think the goal with this type of playing, this type of chatting, is that I just need to be as, like, flexible as possible with my vocabulary. I need to really reach for some weird turns of phrase today. And that will give you guys a lot of red herrings. What do you get if you guess right? I don't know. My admiration forever. My admiration forever. Let's buy a ton of upgrades, the basics, because getting them is not bad. More piggies means more monies, but we like more monies. We like more monies. What do you get if you play? If you play, you get the enjoyment of playing a game as I play a game. All right, we're smashing piggies. Time to brush off the old creative writing degree. The transcript for this video. God, this hammer is... I'm really powerful now. I kill all of these guys one hit. I swing faster. Wow. TBH, Ryan's mouth says a different word than what his brain says all the time, so he could truly be diabolical if he wanted. That's true. My brain does just sort of autofill whatever's coming next. Ryan, would you rather a prediction about if you beat the game today or if you successfully slip it in? I don't care. That's a great... What do you guys want? You want predictions on Bills Must Be Paid or on Slip It In? All right. We got upgrades. I think more energy right now because that purely means more piggies die. And the more piggies that die, the better. 6% luck. Higher chance for better loot. Bill is $20 due in a day. Pay now, you get +2 attack speed. I'll pay. Let's do it. There's a really interesting comment on YouTube, on the YouTube series, which was like, I'm not going to say it exactly correctly. But the comment was, Ryan, why would you ever pay a bill early? I don't understand why you would ever pay a bill early. Because when you pay a bill early, you lose the money that you could then use to upgrade things to make you more money, or et cetera, or et cetera. And I want to kind of think through this out loud, because I don't think that they're wrong. I mean, I don't know that they're wrong, but I think that they're wrong. I think paying bills early, one, right now we have this thing right here, which we didn't have last time. I think paying bills early can be viewed as beneficial because bills are your permanent marker. They are your finish line in a way. They get you the roguelike. You guys can't see it because it's right behind my camera, and I forgot I need to move my camera. They get you the roguelike part of the game. They get you the permanent upgrades. Now, I'm going to have to pay this bill in a day anyways, so there's a little bit of confusion there. But also, like, you aren't guaranteed to keep the money. If you spend money on a skill tree and you don't make the money back, then you don't get the bill, and the bigger bill you pay, the more, you know, permanent upgrade you get. Slip it in bills, Buffalo Bills. Slip it in roguelike. I wish they were that kind to me. I wish they were that kind to me. Is this a front seat question, or are you thinking out loud? I'm thinking out loud. Prediction is live, by the way. Does Ryan successfully slip it in? If I get any of these three without it getting guessed, that's a victory. Anyways, here's my thought. Near the end of a run, you probably want to prioritize the bill because that's the permanent upgrade. Right now, this water bill is going to get paid no matter what, pretty much, as long as I don't double or nothing and then get nothing. But now we also have this bonus. Plus 2% attack speed is a thing I would pay for. Now, it would be cheaper to do it differently, but I think we pay for it. All right, we have Piggy Chance. On hit, there's a 3% chance to add a new Piggy to the desk. So this is a... What's a word for this? What's a good word for this? This is like a regeneration machine. We regenerate money every time we hit a Piggy, or at least 3% of the time. Ruthie says, I will say, I was driving through a parking lot and I pulled over just to bet. I'm proud of you for pulling over. I'm proud of you for pulling out. Sorry, I'm proud of you for pulling over. Do whatever you got to do. 5% attack speed is worth it. Absolutely. Here's my new goal, chat. As long as I just say a bunch of words, you'll never guess them all. Every 5 seconds, there's a 10% chance to mark and destroy a random Piggy. Let's just pick attack speed. Our next bill is $45. I can't pay it right now, so let's continue. Oh, we got our next pigs. We got the ones with the hats, the travelers, or whatever they're called. This is gonna require me to look at chat at least a little bit, because I have to know to see if you guys are guessing. Do you guys think I've already slipped one in? Or do you not think so? Chat, what do you think? Do you think I've slipped one in already or no? If you're gonna guess for a word that I've slipped in, by the way, you have to say slip it in and then say the word. Yes or no? Do you think I've slipped a word in already or no? What do you think? Slip it in word? I wish it was that easy. Again, let's take a look at this. Oh, I mean, we made $400 today. Do we double this? I feel like we double this. Ah! Our bank account has been dropped down to nothing. Are you going to say it if we guess it or wait until the end to reveal it? If you guys guess it, I will tell you in the moment. I have not. So not only has no one guessed it, I have not slipped in a word yet. I have no money because I just doubled or nothing and I got nothing. So fuck that shit. You're going to take a bit more time and wait for the conversation to move to a different topic and let our guards down. This is funny because the incentive here, this is like in economics, right? Where it's like, did I just say that word wrong, by the way? Economics? Is that how you say that word? Am I putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable? I think I'm saying that right? Okay. This is like in economics. The incentive structures are in this stream are going to be very weird. I am incentivized to say a lot of stuff that makes no sense. And you guys are incentivized to guess as often as possible. I have $372 to spend here. Would you take 50K or a 50-50 chance at a 1 million? Like in real life? I'd take 50K. Absolutely. Okay, that's a great question, Kit Kat. In real life right now, would you take 50K or a 50-50 chance at $1 million? I'd take the 50K. Tactical Fluke has a great point. The believers in this prediction are not incentivized to guess at all. The disbelievers are incentivized to guess wildly. It's true. 50K easy, 50K easy, 50-50 chance. I mean, the odds. If you play just purely the odds, you definitely take the 50-50 chance. But 10% more damage right now is not terrible for the cost. I don't know. I'm just spending money, man. 6% attack speed. All right, let's play. But I think the guaranteed 50K is really, to play conservative would not be a terrible decision. You know? Because then, you know, a bird in a hand, two in a bush kind of situation. Damn it, I didn't get that last piggy. This reminds me of the Monty Hall door problem somehow. What is the Monty Hall door problem? Wait, sorry. I read that as Monty Python. What is the Monty Hall door? Wait. This is the one with the... Oh. Yeah. This is the switching doors problem. Yeah. The switching doors problem. I think it depends a ton on your life circumstances. Yeah. 50K can be life-changing, but also the more secure you are, the more the chance for the extreme payout would be worth it in comparison. I think it is definitely a little bit based on... All right, I think we should pay this bill, get +4 attack speed. It's only $45 to get that. 3% better luck. Start with another piggy on the table. Sure. My first thought is the tax implications of the 50K versus a million. Cam's the tax person, thinks about the taxes of it all. It's true. I mean, you can't ignore it. Chat, Frosty question. Are bills always due 5 days from now? Yes or no? In this game? IRL? Yeah, IRL. Are bills always due 5 days from now? IRL, kind of. It does always seem like the next bill is due 5 days from now. Hazy, yes. No. I mean, I know that there are ways that you can change if a bill is due 5 days from now. You get an extra day, etc., etc., etc. But is the default status... Let me rephrase the question. New Frontsy question. Is the default bill status due 5 days from now? Or 5 days from the day that you get it, I should say? Yay or nay? I feel like we've had a couple that have been different than that, but I don't actually know that well. I haven't looked that closely. I don't remember for sure, but I think yes. No? Okay. Sticking with the hazy yes? Okay. I think +2 piggies at the start of the run is one of the most important things you can do in a game, and I probably should have paid for that right now. +2 piggies at the start of the run, it like It increases how quickly you kill your first piggies. It increases the pure amount of money you're gonna make with the stamina that you have. And it increases the your runway, because those first set of piggies will die quicker because you have a bigger chance of hitting 2 at a time. Just slightly. Which means you get further. I don't know. The sounds in this game are wild. I might need to turn them down a little bit. All right, I think we pay our bill. It's only +1 piggy. Maybe we ought to just pay them. Never mind. Maybe we only ought to pay them when we get +2 pigs, and then from there we should avoid it. I don't know, man. Has it ever once during this game looked like I know what the heck I'm doing? Ever once inside of this game? All right, let's go. Tama, we know who we're watching. That's the kindest, unkind way to phrase that. All right, we have so much stamina. We kill all the piggies on the table, and we still have like half of our stamina bar. $600? Do I double or nothing? I think we probably ought to. We haven't doubled or nothing yet. It's time to gamble. Like we're at the... Quick chat, what's the name of a casino in Vegas? I've never been. Like we're at the... What's the name of the Vegas casino from Ocean's 11? Oh boy. Like we're at the MGM Grand. The Lucky 38. That's freaking... That's not... That's a game. The Bellagio! There we go. The Aria. The New York, New York is the name of a casino? That's the name of a place. The Circus Circus? What is up with all these double names? Jackpot, slot machine, craps, black. Did I say blackjack already? Poker. Confuse and distract. Frickin' Brad Pitt, George Clooney, frickin' who plays Bomber again? It's he also plays like one of the Iron Man people. I don't know. I've never seen. You know who I'm talking about, right? None of these are natural, so it doesn't even count. Natural for me. What are you talking about? Allow me a little leeway here. I'm just clicking on things, and I shouldn't be clicking on things because I should instead be paying my bills. Oh well. All right, let's pay our bill. Whatever. If we wait a day. Let's wait a day. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Never has that ever been more obvious. I feel like a game like this is like... Okay, we have to talk about something because I've been thinking about it a little bit. Chat, do you have a preference for rogue-like or rogue-like? Sorry, rogue-lite or rogue-like games? Do you have a preference? I have to turn the sound effects slightly down. Light. And my memory, if memory serves, is that rogue-lite means you end up buying, you know, upgrades that then make each successive run slightly easier or faster or better or something like that. Here's the thing. Public says roguelikes just make me mad and sad. Can I talk to you about the thing about roguelite games that makes me sad? The thing that makes me a little sad about roguelite games is that it kind of feels like right now, no matter what I do, and I think this is mostly a balance issue, but it kind of feels like no matter what I do, I'm gonna win eventually. And I'll probably win relatively soon. Now, I don't know that that's actually true, but I'm gonna definitely make big progress very soon. Kind of no matter what I do. Like the almost I don't think it's actually logarithmic, but like the almost logarithmic like way that progress takes off. Almost despite your choices at times feels a little like not cheap, but like not satisfying. Does that make sense? I don't get to actually strategize my way to a win. I just have to keep playing more games and then I'll win. Yeah, exactly. Slip it in logarithmic. I wish. I would have an easier time with logarithmic than at least one of these words. Maybe two of them. Meta progression can be a good way to pace story if there's story involved. Totally. Totally. And I do think that like, there's a lot of pleasure in a roguelite's progression system. There's a lot of pleasure. I'm kicking ass on these piggies right now compared to where I was. But I also think that sometimes there can be, and tell me if this is how you feel or if this is not how you feel. I don't feel like I earned the sense of progression necessarily that I have. Slip it in pleasure. Horny bonk. Can we get a bonk? Can we get a little into bonk for Sam Lin? Slip it in pleasure. That's the horniest message I've read all day. This chat without context is wild. Does that make sense? Like the sense of like earning it. Now here, and then the next question is that I should probably talk about in therapy is why do I so badly feel like I have to earn my progress? Why is it way more satisfying to me to have sweat in order to get progress rather than to just see progress happening whether or not I was responsible for it? Why does that matter to me? Why the does that matter to me? Why does that matter to me? But, you know, I feel like I earned it very much in Hades. The feeling of earning it is huge. Yeah, I agree. Okay, let's pay it. Next one is $1,000. Let's hope and pray that the next one is $1,000. On hit, 4% chance to drop a magnet that pulls nearby piggies together. Destroying a piggy has a 3% chance to go berserk for 3 seconds. 50% less. So, hold up. I'm sorry. I do not have the neuroplasticity to understand this one. Destroying a piggy has a 3% chance to go berserk for 3 seconds. 50% less stamina drain. Plus 20% damage. Plus 50% attack speed. I might choose that just because I'm about to lose my goddamn mind. That has 4 different things in it. 3% chance. And it has a time limit too. 3% chance to go. God damn it, guys. We have a winner. I couldn't keep the smile off my face. I really tried to distract you guys with the roguelite conversation. It isn't actually neuroplasticity, but it is plasticity. Mon, congratulations. You have won. I did try to slip in plasticity, and the only way I could think to do it was neuroplasticity, and I really... Damn it. Congratulations. Do you want VIP for the day? I'm going to do better on the next one, guys. I'm going to do better on the next one. Dang it. Plasticity's a rough one. I was like, I don't know how to make this happen other than neuroplasticity. Isn't neuroplasticity a different word yet, though? Yes, but I make the rules. And I was going to fucking count it. Pay a bill early. Each early day gives a 10% chance to get 5% back. So if I pay it 3 days early, I get A 30% chance to get 5% back. That's really not that good. That's actually pretty bad. Okay, well, let's just pick the Berserk one. Let's just pick the Berserk one. We can pay the... Oh, this one's doing 9 days. So this is good. This is good. If I pay this one now, is the next one going to be doing like 14 days? Something like that? Earn 5% of your savings as bonus coins each day, max to 50% of your current bill. I think we kind of want that one. I think we kind of want that one. It's hard because you can't keep savings overall, but 5% is a great... I wish I had a savings account that had 5%. You know what I'm saying? More numbers, more better. Plus 25% crit damage, 10% loot, negative 10% loot, guaranteed crits while your stamina is below 10. That one's also kind of dope. All right, let's do Desperate Strikes. I don't know about this. I don't know about this other thing. Oh, now it's doing 5 days. Damn it. There's no math to when they happen. Okay. So we took something that helps our crits. So I think we really need to focus on crit damage because in the last 10% of our stamina, we're going to have a lot of extra damage. Hi, Nemoloto. How's it going? Tactical Fluke says, I have a savings account that does 5%, but only for the first 1,000. Hold up. 5% per year for the first 1,000? Is it yearly? Artifice. Oh, I like that Artifice. Meta progression is a tool to move your game on a spectrum from roguelike to cookie clicker. 5% APR. New prediction for next attempt. LOL, he's still slipping. He's still slipping. I'm still slipping. Slipping it in. What's it? You know. Where am I slipping it? You know. Oh, we're Berserk. We're absolutely hulking out. We're absolutely Edward Nortoning in the Incredible Hulk. Mark Ruffalo. I know actors. I know movies. Anything is within my wheelhouse as a reference. Other things. Other things. If we pay this now, we get +1 piggy. I don't think that's worth it. I was going to double down, but then I fucking... Fuck. Okay, we want more piggies. We want... more piggies. We're Berserk. Oh, yeah. I feel like the wooden piggies... How do I phrase this? It should be illegal to make a piggy bank out of wood. It just feels wrong. Like, I want it to make a ceramic cracking sound when it gets smashed, right? Pay $1,000 now or double or nothing that shit. We'll double or nothing it. Because then I could pay a lot of money tomorrow. Fuck me. Okay, we have no monies. Back to the drawing board. I really liked that thing we had last run where if you failed a double or nothing, you had a plus 100% like luck, I think. Loot? I don't know. Whatever. Give me the stamina. Beautiful. When possible, we do want to break the travelers because they give you more stamina. We're critting. We're critting all over the place. Now, here would be an excellent place to double or nothing. Thoughts? Beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate you greatly. Pay a bill, get a piggy. Sure. Then you get one of these, which is good too. 1% chance to make the piggy you hit glow. Glowing piggies give jackpots always drop the highest loot tier. I think that's worth it. 1% chance per hit. I probably do 40 hits per run right now, meaning every other run we basically get one that is glowing when it wouldn't have been otherwise. Each coin has a 5% chance to duplicate itself. Never mind. That's also great. No, it's not great. Jackpots greatly increase your outcome. Coin splitter just doubles it. And the vast majority of coins are going to be shitty coins. Let's do Midas Touch. 1 in 20, those are good gambling odds. They're good gambling odds, but the reward is very low. 1 in 100, low odds, but an amazing outcome. I think. I hope. I don't actually know how to play this game. Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't actually know what I'm doing most of the time. Speaking of glowing piggies, we buy our glowing stuff. We buy lots of glowing stuff. Okay, let's do it. Glowing piggy. That's a glowing pig. Jackpot, baby. Jackpot, baby. I like that thing, too, because if you increase the odds of one piggy becoming a jackpot by 1% each time you hit it, then the best pigs get a higher chance to become jackpots because you hit them more often. Like, you hit them like 5 times, meaning they have a 5% chance. To be fair, Ryan, do you ever know how to play any of the games that you play? That's a fair point. And while I agree with you that the answer is no, I know even less than the normal amount with this game. I would describe my strategy as sort of like birdshot, like shotgun birdshot. I know I kind of want to vaguely go in this direction. Let's just spread a bunch of pellets out and hope that some of those upgrades hit, and the ones that don't, that'd be fine too. Slip it in shotgun. Who do you think I am? What do you think I am? Obvious? Sure, you guys are 1-0 and I'm 0-1, but like, come on. I'm fucking rich out here, by the way. Miss me with these easy slip it ins. I have more respect for me than that. I can't tell if I like slip it in or if it's making me so stressed on today's stream. Getting real stressed. I'm going to make a deal with you guys right now. I started a timer at the beginning of this YouTube episode, and there's 25 minutes left. We're going to do about an hour for the YouTube video, and then we'll keep playing, but we'll take a break. I'm going to try and get both of the remaining words in the next 25 and a half minutes. I'm going to try. I think it's only fun if I've got a time limit on it. And if we had fun at the end of all of that, then we can play it some more. And if we didn't, then we can relax. Ryan is creating his own anxiety simulator. Yeah. I also drank too much coffee today, so I am a little anxious by default. So maybe that's part of the problem. We can either pay a bill right now and get +1 piggy. That's it. Or you could go for some of these different upgrades. +2 piggies, that pays for itself eventually. Just when I was thinking it's bedtime, I've got 25 minutes of streaming to watch. Ryan's putting the indigestion in indigestion. It's true. It's been a while since I've done this, and here I am. I think we probably want to save for an actual hammer upgrade eventually. Oh, I can buy it right now. Crits hit hard. We have a crit upgrade right now. Do we do this? Let's buy it. Fuck it. Let's buy it. We buy that. Plus 10% more damage. We want to buy more crit things. All right, let's go. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Midas touch at the last second. I'm making money hand over fist. Our daughter has just learned the song Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. But she doesn't always... She doesn't understand that it's like set lyrics, by the way. I haven't told you guys this story yet, have I? So Elle has learned head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Da-da-da-da-da. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. But she doesn't know that it's always the same body parts in succession. And so, sometimes she just out of left field will be like, fingers, belly buttons. And I'm like, no, that's all. So confidently. Belly button. No. Nope. Nope. That's not the next word. I like her version better. It is funny. I mean, it's objectively, it's hilarious. But I think that was a lot of money. I think we buy upgrades right now. I don't think we need to double or nothing right now. I think we buy upgrades. First hit damage is good. Crits do more damage. Phantom Hand is fine. I don't know that we want it. I think we want crits. I think we want crits. Crits, baby. Slip it in belly button? That sounds wrong. Sounds really wrong. All right, we're going. We got all these weird jackpot. I don't even know what they're called, actually. These, like, polka dot piggies. There's a jackpot over here somewhere. There it is. Get all the ones that give you extra stamina, and then go crazy. Oh, that was a glowing jackpot right at the end. Woo! See, the problem with what we've done here is now everything that I say, you guys are like, no, he doesn't actually mean that. He's not actually telling that story because it appeared to his brain and now he's saying it. He's saying it as a way to slip something past us, you know? He's trying. Everyone's sus. We're all sitting there looking at each other like, hey, what are you doing? I came to stream late. I have no idea what conversation is going on, but nothing surprises me here, especially not all this slipping it in, right? So we're playing a game with chat, which is that I have been given 3 words to try and say over the first hour of this stream. I have said one of them. Chat has to guess what word it is by typing slip it in and then guessing the word. I'm trying to find a normal part of the conversation to fit in words like elephant, Pink Panther. That's 2 words. Green thumb. That's also 2 words. I have to find ways to slip in words, and you guys have to try and guess what those words are. All right, glowing spread is good. Oh, it's really good, actually. We'll do that. We like anything that makes glow happen. Oh, that's too expensive, though. Jesus Christ. Glowing bonus plays 50% extra? That's worth it. Because the glowing bonus, I think, is worth a lot of money. My anxiety is also skyrocketing, by the way. Oh. I don't know that we can do this. We've flown too close to the sun, chat. Icarus. My wax wings are melting. We've flown too close to the sun. I've made everyone in stream anxious the same way that I'm anxious. This is rough for everybody involved. 2 days. We currently get no bonus, so I think we're just waiting until we actually hit that deadline. Plus 10% loot from all sources is never bad. Are they uncommon or odd words? Could be anything. They're in English and they're not TOS. Like they're not against the terms of service. What was the first word? The first word was plasticity. Okay, we're looking for glowing. What's a synonym for glowing, chat? Radiant is a good word. Imagine. Imagine. Lustrous. Excellent word. Gleaming.
Absolute radiant.
Hi,
Hobby.
EA Aurora. Hi, EA Aurora. Do we double this $8,000 day? I think we could. Let's try it. All right, wish me luck, chat. Radiant immediately... Oh, let's fucking go. Radiant immediately makes me think of Divine Smite. I'm rolling my 2d8. Shout out to the most powerful paladin ability. To be able to smite. I have $17,000. What do I want to spend that on? Oh, first off, Instance Holder I think is worth it every time. Piggy Timer is probably also worth it. This is cheap. Radiant makes me think of Brando Sando. Brando Sando. Slip it in a paladin? I'd love to. I'm a huge fan of paladins. They're my favorite class. 5% crit chance. 2% chance to set piggies on fire. Piggies destroyed, plus 5% chance a new one spawns. I like all of these special abilities. Just getting them rolling is fun, like Coin Rain. Anything that has a diagonal, a diamond shape. If Ryan beats the game today, what do y'all think he's going to announce for the next stream game? That's a fun question, Artifiz. What do you guys think I'm going to announce for the next stream game? If I beat this game today, I did say I would do that. Toontown. 2% chance to drop. Oh, that's plus 2% chance. Old school RuneScape. Slip it in diagonal. I wish diagonal was a word. That'd be a lot easier than the shit that I'm doing. Oh, wait. I forgot about this. Each one of our days paid early makes your early payment perks stronger. Animal Well, Dark Souls 2. This skill tree stresses me out, chat, because I don't know if I should be... Oh, I just realized they're different colors. I just realized for the first time they're different colors. Like, I have none of the stamina upgrades, really. We should probably get the stamina upgrades next. The skill tree stresses me out because it's like... I think there's probably an intelligent way to, like, prune the limbs and branches of the skill tree to make it, like... to make it work best for us. But I love saying a word and just looking over at chat and being like, who's gonna take the bait? Fuck, I didn't get the glowing one at the end. $7,000. It's not very much, actually. We have to pay right now. Didn't pay early at all. Bait. I love... So, I dislike the idea that I am not correctly understanding the, like, pruning process for the tree, the skill tree, to get the, like, to get the best outcomes. You know? We lose nothing by guessing everything. I know, and I don't like that. I don't like that. 5% loot, 15% loot, bills cost more. That's not worth it, right? Is that worth it? Is that simply worth it, or is that not worth it? Greedy? Maybe worth it, actually. You should have made it a chat redemption to guess. We could totally make it a chat redemption to guess. A limit of 1 guess per person. I'm gonna take greedy and see what happens. I feel like a bad gardener is what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I should be getting red, if I should be getting orange. This one looks like a barbell. A barbell? How do you say that word? Barbell? Barbell? Barbell. A barbell. A barbell? Where do you put the emphasis on that word? This is a lot of stamina. Like, should I be rounding out this thing because the cheapest stuff is closest to the middle? Should I be doubling down on something that has synergies with other thing? Barbell? Don't just type the word. That doesn't help. Redemption with a cooldown. I wonder if you can do that. Can one of the mods take a look at that if you get a chance? Can you do a redemption with a cooldown that is limited per person, not per stream? Like, I'd hate for one person's guess to stop another person from guessing. I can't pay this right now. It's also more than it used to be. You asked how to pronounce it? I know, not how to spell it. Barbell. 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 Barding. Barding. Isn't it literally just barbell? Don't just type the word! Barbell. Now I'm confused. Hey, can I ask a question? If you're one of the people who provided the words, are you as stressed as I am? Because I'm sitting here trying to imagine what the people who provided the words are thinking. Not anymore. Oh, because yours was plasticity, wasn't it? Ready to guess and win easily? You can't guess on your own. That's not fair. You can't guess on your own. All right, I think we pay early here. +1 piggy. Don't know if it's worth it, but it gets us this. Early payment perks are stronger. Each different piggy type you destroy this run adds 0.5% loot. More... Oh, no, that's not greed. That's something else. Your first piggy each run has a 50% chance to start Berserk. Retroactive rules, WTF. The emphasis is not on bell. The emphasis is on barbell. That seems right. Gargle? Barble? I think we take this Berserk. It's a free Berserk. $13,000. Do we need to start doubling down here? I have whatever the opposite of a green thumb is. I have a, like... What's the color that is most opposite of green, chat? Is it like chartreuse? Like lavender? What's the most opposite of green? What color? And then give me a really fancy word for that color. If you had to. Like if you just had to say it. I'm whatever that is for... like being a trimmer of trees, being a lumberjack, being a gardener. Chartreuse is green. Okay, so it's not chartreuse. Like burgundy or crimson, or what's another word for that? I'm actually pretty bad at keeping things alive in my real life too, in terms of like trimming trees and being a horticulturalist and all of that shit. We can't pay this bill. It's $13,000. That one's glowing. That one's... Oh my god, we went berserk. Fuck! I'm so bad at this game. Cam's got horticulturalist. Chat, I'm stressing. All right, you guys are 2 for 2. I was really trying to distract you with all the colors, and I think it kind of worked, but then I still had to fucking find a way to put horticulturalist in a goddamn sentence. Jim, I'm looking at you, Jim. Horticulturalist. That's so long. I almost tripped over the word. That's how long it was. I didn't even hear it. Ah! I was close. I was very close. Ah. I knew it was gardening related by the way that I just kept swinging back around to gardening. All right, well, in a complete change of topic, in a complete and utter change of topic. Hold up, let me think for 2 seconds. How do you guys feel about professional sports? How are you guys? Who's if you had to say, like, who's the GOAT of who's the basketball GOAT? Who's the absolute GOAT? $14,000 is pretty good. Goblig is back, which is bad. Do we double this? We can also pay earlier right now, which does get us an extra piggy. Where'd you get that timer? I've had this timer for years, actually. I use this timer every single day on YouTube and Twitch to help me keep track of time, because otherwise I'll completely lose it. So like power forwards, right? Forwards. Are we talking a shooting guard? Are we talking NBA, WNBA? Are we talking like Euro League? Who's the GOAT of basketball? Give me your actual answer. Michael Jordan? Defend your case. Be glad I didn't give you the word floxinosa hilipilification. I know, right? Where'd you get this timer? I need one. I truly do not even remember. I think maybe Walmart. It was very cheap. It's made by Dretec, D-R-E-T-E-C. Let's pay the bill, sure. Every crit in a run adds 10% crit run damage for that. Oh, that's actually interesting. That'll happen every day at the end of the crit combo. Gotta rep my Iowa girl, Caitlin Clark. She's having a great season. It is really funny. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan. However, it is really funny because Caitlin Clark, excellent player. Okay, Cam says VIP. On the Indiana Fever, a team from, plays in Indianapolis. On the other hand, like, there's a ton of obsession with Caitlin Clark, right? Has brought a whole ton of people to the league. There's also a little bit of, drama around Caitlin Clark and etc. But, like, I'm not going to talk about any of that shit. But, like, funniest part of the entire story, Caitlin Clark, amazing player, probably not the best player on the Indiana Fever. We have a player named Kelsey Mitchell who literally last night broke the record for most consecutive WNBA games scoring 20 points. She's scored 20 points in 21 straight games, 20 or more points in 21 straight games. Kelsey's tearing it up. She is and remains the best player on our team. And Caitlin Clark's been amazing too. A lot of assists, a lot of points. They're both playing very well, but okay. We'll take crit combo and we'll keep going. Let's see here. Next budget is $37,000, and all it gets us is 1 piggy if we start right now. That is really not that good. We have no money for upgrades. Let's go break some piggies. Get our red guys first so that they get mad. Name? Oh, no, we have to break this guy. Oh, shit, we got to break that guy. Okay, we got our money back. I forgot what gobligs do. They steal your fucking money. So are we thinking, like, LeBron or Michael in terms of the, like, greatest player? Is Caitlin Clark the GOAT? I don't even know if she's the GOAT of the Indiana Fever right now. Who's the greatest of all time? Mods finish the bet. Oh, I guess we did lose. I did lose that bet, huh? Case for Michael Jordan, Space Jam, best baseball player I've ever seen. Nereese, did you know that I didn't know this about Michael Jordan until literally a couple days ago? Until like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I didn't realize Michael Jordan was like winning championships in the NBA, right? That is when he decided to take a break and play 2 years of minor league freaking baseball, and then eventually come back to the NBA and still win more championships. I assumed it was like kind of at the end of his career or kind of at the beginning. No, he did it right in the middle of being one of the greatest basketball players of all time. 2 years away from that to go play minor league baseball in like Alabama. Oh no, Auntie Kate, I'm so sorry to hear that. Happy you're here. I don't even watch basketball, and I knew that. Come on, man. Well, listen. I think this is partially a like just Michael Jordan is like, you know, I basically missed the entire Michael Jordan window. Did he have a golf moment as well? I don't know. He owns a NASCAR racing team. I'm not kidding. He owns a NASCAR racing team. He also has a gambling problem, but probably some golf. I don't know. He missed 2 swings in a row. That happens. What do I spend my money on here? What do you think drives a person to step away from their job at the very height of their career? Like at the height of their like supremacy, at the height of like their chance to be, you know, the greatest of all time, like the number one, the like the stuff of legends. I'm gonna buy first hit multiplier. We're gonna go from there. The very best, like no one ever was, like Ash Ketchum. What prompts a person to just like put a conch shell to their ear and listen to the sound of the sea and be like, I'm gonna completely switch sports. I'm gonna be the world's worst minor league baseball player who could have been the best at something else. Like, I'm going to listen to the oracles. I'm going to, like, read some tea leaves. Slip it in conch. I hate you guys. I'm so bad at this game. Ryan, is there still time for the last prediction? No, because Tactical Flute got it correct, and so did Jade Like Color. I'm so bad. How do you say conch, by the way? Conch? God damn it. It's that type of shell that I never remember how to say. And Artifiz knew that, I think. I think Artifiz knew that. You did better on this one? Thank you. I really tried to build up one direction and then take a quick swerve a different direction. And you said conch shell? How do you say it? Is it conch? We shouldn't be able to guess every other word. Yeah, you're right. The game is broken and not in my favor. That's the problem. That's the problem. On the other hand, we are killing this game. And at the very least, I'm relieved of the stress of having to keep trying to find a fucking way to put conch shell in it. I should have gone with like Lord of the Flies. Dang it! I should have gone Lord of the Flies. At least the stress is over. All right. $15,000 if we double or nothing and make it. Gives us a lot of leeway. We did not make it. That's for goddamn sure. Anyways, thanks for playing Slip It In. There's a SpongeBob episode? Well, that would explain it. I've never watched SpongeBob. Okay, we killed all of our pigs and we have so much stamina left. Smashing them. Oh, we're smashing him all right. Hi, Buggy211. Welcome in. I was half expecting the phrase, what you thinking about that, to be worked in. Excellent reference, Auntie-Kate. Excellent reference. Exclamation dev in chat, by the way. All my life, I've had to sit in silence as others around me reference SpongeBob. And this is just another case of that, you know? Did you start your mental path with Michael Jordan? I did. No, I needed to try and go towards basketball because I wanted to try and use a bunch of basketball specific words to try to red herring our way that direction and then go from there. All right, let's double or nothing. God damn it. We're going to lose this run. 2 days, we have to make $37,000 and I can't make any money. I keep double or nothing and not getting it. Midas touch. We love to see that. Oh. This guy's stealing my money. He stole my money and I made it back. Whew. I'm currently watching your 7 days playthrough with the other half on YouTube. Oh my god. That is not a game I hear a lot about these days. Like a playthrough. I hear a lot about these days. 7 Days to Die was awesome. Megan and I loved that. I think we have to double or nothing here. And we have to make one of these eventually. Perfect. VIP for Tactical Fluke. It's true. And an RIP. Can I get an RIP for Jade Like Color? Jade Like the Color in chat because I believe she missed it by like milliseconds. All right, we're up to 29,000. We really shouldn't probably pay for much because we have this bill due in a day. We can always call Tony to pay another bill, but I never got the side coin. You've gotten it so many times. 3 times. 3 times. Slip it in milliseconds. All right, let's see this run out, and then depending on how this run goes, we may play more slip it in. I may have to... Mods, did you guys figure out if there's a way to, like, limit a redemption per user? Or put a cooldown on it? I forgot how freaking hard these pigs are to kill. Please. Please. They just don't die. There is? Okay. I'm cool with making this like a one-shot redemption. Evo, do you have time or are you at your orientation right now? Would one of the mods be able to set up a one-shot redemption that has a like 5 or 10 minute cooldown on it? I don't know. Or slip it in. Guessing. I don't know if mods can set them up. Oh, okay. Amazing. I can set it up then. Okay, we have to pay our bill, and we made it by $4,000. So really pretty rough. 15% of your bet when you lose a gamble. We loved that one. 3% chance. I think we do 15% of our gamble, right? All right, we're going to pause for YouTube right there. YouTube, thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're going to continue on in the next episode, but we're going to take a quick pause right now. Thanks for watching. Bye, YouTube. Okay. Quick second for me to try and set this up. You guys want to play again, by the way? Slip it in, yay or nay? You want to play again? Let's see here. set up a custom reward. Slip it in yay. The stress is off of me now, so I vote yay. I think it was fun, but not worth it stressing you out. I wish I was better at it. That's most of the stress, is I wish I was better at it. Okay, so I don't want this to be costly in terms of shats. I'm literally going to make it 1 point. I might do a cooldown limit of like time between redemptions. Ooh, see, okay. So I think what we have to do here is actually limit it by... I think we have... Okay, so there's only 3 ways to limit the cooldowns. 1, a cooldown timer that applies to everyone. Good night, Jim, by the way. Thanks for being here. I got to slip myself into bed now. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for the word. I can either limit it... Like, people can only redeem the actual thing once every so often. Unfortunately, that means if one person guesses, then you can't guess. Or I can limit your personal redemptions per stream. I might try that and give you 3 total guesses. Each person here gets 3 total guesses. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Does that sound okay? We haven't started yet, so don't actually go. I can always up the amount if it's limited. Do you guys see the redemption right now? Don't click on it, but do you see the redemption? I know, Evo. No, you're totally good. I remember that there was some weird shit with the way that you could limit and cooldown stuff inside of that custom reward, but I couldn't remember what they were. It turns out it's a little weird, but oh well. Okay. Any volunteers for K-Bell? You had a word earlier. K-Bell, are you still here? Any other volunteers for people who want to give me a word? Let's do 3 words again. I think we try it one more time. We could do it with chat too. Maybe you DM someone a word. They have to slip it in. Carly and Sam Lynn, go for it. Now, here's an interesting thing. That's a great idea, Artifice. I love that idea. Do. All right, I have 1 word from Carly. I have a word from Sam Lynn. 2 excellent words so far, I gotta say. K-Bell's still here? Nayreist, do you want to send me a word? Has to be a singular word, right? Yeah, it's got to be a single word. Single word. All right, I have 3 words. Oh, Nayreist. I'm going to let that one slide. That's a tough one, though. Whew. Oh, brother. What's the side game here? All right, I'll explain it real quickly before we get back into bills must be paid, because this is... I know people are wandering in. So here's what we got going on. Playing a game called Slip It In. I have been given 3 words. They are all 1 word each. They are not against TOS. They are in English. Kind of. I don't know. I think that's true about all 3 of these words. I don't know. You have a redemption in chat, in the chats, to guess what those 3 words are as soon as we start this episode of Bills Must Be Paid. I'll play for an hour. I'll play for 60 minutes, and I'll try and slip in those 3 words. You can guess. If you guess it, you get VIP for the day or something like that. But you only have 3 guesses. Each individual only has 3 guesses. Hi, Raymond. Does that make sense? Any questions before we get into it? Prediction time? Go for it. Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to run it back then. Starting now. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. I've got 60 minutes to slip in 3 words to this conversation. I have 3 new words. We're playing Bills Must Be Paid and also slip it in at the same time. We're right at the point where things are getting a little rough, to be honest with you. A little rough and tumble, if you will. I have 60 minutes to get my words in, and I keep thinking about that more than I keep thinking about Bills Must Be Paid. Let's break some glowing. Let's break some glowing piggies and see what happens. We're smashing pigs. We're smashing pigs. Predictions live. This Goblik is trying to steal my money. Okay, I feel like this is going okay. I'm kind of low on stamina. But we're breaking lots of these big pigs that have a lot of money. $21,000. If we double that, I think we'll be okay. Rosie Posey says, hi, YouTube. Have you been slipping it in? YouTube, if you are watching this, here's my challenge to you. You have to find a way to slip in the word tired into your YouTube comment without making it obvious. Now, of course, we all know what the word is, so good luck. But let's double or nothing this. See what happens. Guaranteed win. Guaranteed win. We have $46,000. Our next bill is like 71. Paying the bills is our priority for legacy points. That said, we also have a loan that would definitely help us. Crosspeen Hammer doubles our damage, over doubles our damage. Attack speed goes slightly down. Crit chance goes down. But still pretty good. Mini slot machine. Did we buy the slot machine? Haha, he said peen. Peen was actually my slip it in word. Slip it in peen. YouTube, slip in, like, and subscribe. I kind of feel like we should buy the slot machine. Okay, we bought it. I don't know what exactly is going to happen. Last run loot. How do I play the slot machine? Does it just happen every time? What do I do there? Do I buy things? Do I not buy things? I don't know. Let's keep our money for now. Slot machine time. Be honest, chat. Are you here for Bills Must Be Paid, or are you here for Slip It In? Or are you here for neither, to be honest? All right, here goes nothing. We have some very aggressive little red guys running around. Little demon pigs, devil pigs. We've got fancy schmancy little polka dot pigs. We have very unsatisfying wooden pigs.
5 months. Here
That-
to slip it in rule.
Very unsatisfying wooden pigs that are not... That's stamina. That's stamina. Please kill it. Dang it. And we're 85% of the way to unlocking this next fucking pig, too. Pexy has guessed Fancy Schmancy. There's our first guess. Unfortunately, no. But thank you for guessing. All right, Auntie Kate. I'm here to hang out with some cool people. Oh, so you want me to leave or what? So are you hoping to... So should I get out of here, or... I'm here because it's a little into cult and I can't miss a meeting. You're right about that. You're absolutely right about that. We double this shit. Where do I play the slot machine? How's the slot machine work? I'm trying to make money here. I'm trying to like... No. Trying to go gangbusters here and go big time. How does this fucking work? Big jackpots payouts depend on your last run's loot. Last run was 11,000. So there is a... So you either get 2.5% of that, 7.5% of that, 25% of that, or 100% of that. But you only have a 25% win chance any run. So 1 out of every 4 runs, I'll get a little bonus. I don't know that that's freaking worth it, dude. The slots confused me as well. Ryan, you're supposed to win when you double down. I know. You're telling me. Back from tours, how we doing? Did we get Ryan to say kumquat yet? I'll say kumquat anytime you want. What? I'll say whatever you need me to say. I could be whoever you need me to be, you know? I don't know what my strategy should be here. Should I just focus on the big guys? They drop a lot of money. And when you start comboing them, they really drop a lot of money. There's a goblig. He's trying to freaking steal my money. 27K. That was good. That was good. Did we get... Okay, we got Gambolito back. That's what it was. We need you to not say weird stuff. I think it is in my best interest to say weird stuff. Are we doubling 27? I'd like to double 27. What's double 27? 54? We get 27 more and we're nearly there. Double or nothing or not, chat? Everybody's saying Don. Of course you are. Donald. Double me, daddy. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I've made an obscene amount of money now. I've got do I pay the bill? The bill is done. The bill's ready. I could also wait on the bill. I've got the money in Piggy Shuffle. Piggy Shuffle. Oh no, that's this one. Never mind. Piggy Shuffle's the one we hate. Probably your last safe chance for Dawn before the bill. You're right about that. We succeeded. Was your guess daddy? No, it was not daddy. Was your slip it in word daddy? Imagine if my slip it in word was daddy. Do I buy this shit, by the way? No, we got to save our money for the thing. We got to save our money for the thing. All right, let's play. Let's go. Oh my god. It's just things flying all over the screen. It's a mess of pixels. And frankly, I definitely need to turn the volume down a little bit again because it's still... I mean, the music's pretty great, though. That's a glowing. That guy made me $13,000 all by himself. Please. 10 stamina. 8 stamina. Done. Yeah! The visual cacophony got to be a bit much for me towards the end. It's very Vampire Survivors. Like, pixels go burr on the stream. Coins pile up. Serotonin goes burr. Yeah, pixels, like 2,000 pixels. Yeah, yeah. 2,000 pixels. All right. We could double or nothing this safely, and so I think we shall. I think we shall. Burr. Goes burr. I'm feeling much better about this time, by the way. This round of Slip It In is going way better. That's all I'll say about that. We've got the bills. We can technically pay for something as long as it costs $8,000 or less. I think that might be worth it right now. Confidence is rising. Confidence is rising. You needed practice before you could slip it in, don't we all? More crit chance is probably fine. Glowing bonus, that's too much money. Okay, we'll do that. Plus 9% luck is very worth it. Okay, let's go again. I've never played this game. Does the word always have to be like odd, or can they be more common? They can be more common. They are not. They're not more common. They're definitely more odd. But they could be anything. Cosmic Mister has guessed cacophony. Raymond has guessed pixels. Neither of those is correct. Oh, it's a glowing boy. Glowing boys. Good guesses, though. I love that this game just straight up ripped off rupees from Zelda. I almost said from Tears of the Kingdom. No, I almost broke that big guy. 18,000. Okay, we have to pay our bill. We could also double our 18,000 and see what happens. And I think we probably have to. I think we're kind of relying on the double to get there. Ryan has never heard of gyms before. Confirmed. I mean, hold up. Isn't the amount like kind of also like... Isn't the like delineation also 1-to-1? Pay our bill. Each different piggy type you destroy this run adds 0.5% loot. On hit, 3% chance for 2 guaranteed crits. 40% chance for guaranteed. Make that make sense. Earn 5% of your savings as bonus coins each day. Max to 50%. Now this starts to make a little bit of sense. The upgrades are costly, earning 5%. Chat, front seat question. What is 5% of $38,000? Front seat question. Please do that math for me. I don't want to do it myself. Hi, everybody. What's this? A gambling game? Aren't they all? Aren't they all? Ask ChatGPT. I would so much rather ask you all. Even if I asked Google, I'd do it minus AI. And I will ask Google. That's fine. I can ask Google instead of you guys. 1,900? Well, that's not very worth it, is it? $1,900 right now. But that stops me from getting upgrades. Max 50% of our current bill. Our current bill is probably in the like $100,000 range. So I think we'd probably have to have like... I don't know. We'd have to have a lot of fucking money. $1 million? Oh, no. Okay. Well. 0.5% loot is really not good. All right. We'll do the critical hit one. That's fine. You need 10x your bill to hit the limit if my quick math is right. That's good math. That's really good math, actually. That's really great math. We need 2.75 million in the bank to get there, and we're not going to get there. So, let's just pick things that are close to the middle. Those are the cheapest upgrades. Go from there. And that's my way of deciding things. That's my way of deciding things. 5% each day is free money, though, but you can't spend your money to get that free money, so it's not really free money, is it? You have to hold on to your money. You can't get the upgrades. All right. I see a glowing Brotito, or whatever they're called. The guys in the fedoras. The Quinces. If it's glowing, that means it's a jackpot. That means we won it. That means money. That's glowing. Uh-oh. What's next? That one. That one right there. Who's closest to breaking? Midas touch. That's amazing. That means it went gold. That made us a lot of money. Did you say princess? I did say princess. What if one of the words is money? I wish you guys were that nice. Okay. This looks fun. This game is a lot of fun. $275,000 is due in 5 days. I think we truly have to double or nothing almost everything in order to hope that we hit this. It's simply that easy. It's simply that easy. Do I pay for this big-ass hammer? The peen. Do I pay for the peen? Probably not, right? I don't think I can pay for the peen. I think we just got to keep playing. We got to hold on to our money and pray for jackpots. I can't even look at chat. I have to focus on where these that's a goblig. He's trying to steal my money. Oh my god, we got it. 23,000, double down. Hello, are the bills paid yet? The bills are not paid yet. But they're getting a lot closer every time we double down and win. Double down, never punished. Never punished. I mean, we're up to $111,000. 4 days to get to 275. I don't think we can buy, but I still am tempted to buy. I'm still very tempted to buy. Let's just play. Let's just play. All right, what do you guys want to talk about, chat? What's on your mind? I'm going to put you guys in the driver's seat of this challenge. You guys get to decide what we talk about. We're working together. Break that big guy. Thank you. Break this big guy. Oh my god, he's taking my money. You... I whiffed. I whiffed. I whiffed. I whiffed. Brian, how are the youths this year for cross country? Cross country is up and down right now. Oh my god. I just keep winning. Thanks for asking. The youths are great. Cross country itself has been a bit of a process this year. I coach middle school cross country. It has been a lot of fun for the last many years that I've done it. There's some complications this year, but I have faith that it's all going to work out. It has been pretty stressful so far. I don't really want to talk a ton about it, but the youths themselves, the kids are great. The kids are really good. We had our first meet this year, and we had our first meet this week, and they ran really well. Generally, we had some surprises. We had a kid. I have to tell this story real quick, which is that we had a kid. So in cross country, you run, like almost 2 miles. Your goal as a runner is to sort of pace yourself evenly across the course of the 2 miles with 2 minor exceptions. So if your fastest time is 14 minutes, then you want to be running at that pace, the pace that would take you across the line in 14 minutes, basically the entire time. Middle school, you often do a lot of up and then down while no one's watching, or you're on a part of the course where there's like not a lot of cheering, and then you hear your parents cheer and you go way faster and then you slow down again. So we try to get them to pace themselves. However, there's 2 exceptions. The first exception is right at the start of the race. You want the kids to get out a little bit quickly because, for many reasons, you don't want to be like blocked in. There's also not a lot of physiological cost to running hard for a second. He's stealing my money. He's stealing my money. He's stealing my money. So running hard for like 5 to 10 seconds at the start of a race. It really doesn't cost you much. The second exception is right at the end. The last 200 meters, 300 meters, we call that the kick. That's the part where you have a little bit of extra left to go. And to get way too into it, it is not physiological. You are not like saving some energy left in reserve to then sprint at the end. Instead, you're kind of like pushing. If here's the red line, you're pushing like right here the entire time. But then at the end, because there's no time left, you can push over the red line and not really have to pay the price, because if you slow down after the finish, it's fine because the finish is reached. So we tell the kids, who mostly lots of them have never run any cross country before. By the way, we got Rocky, who has 840 HP, but nets like $5,000 on average, probably. I think I should basically avoid these guys. That's so much HP. That is like, Brotolitos are half that much HP, and they're still really hard to break. We tell the kids to go out kind of hard and to finish as quick as they can. But they've never done it before. We had a kid step up to the starting line and then take off the first probably 300, 400 meters in a dead sprint. He is not our fastest kid. He's probably like our 5th or 6th fastest kid, but he made it to me, and I was about 300 meters down the course first. Not first out of our school, first out of all of the schools. And when he made it to me, he looked like this. Like, coach, am I doing it right? Just a look of pure fear. Straight at my face. And I went, okay. I didn't say his name. I'm not going to say his name, but I said, okay, great job. Settle in. Settle into your pace. Settle into your pace. He was sprinting. Absolutely sprinting. However, here's the funny part of the story. He's probably our like 5th or 6th fastest kid is what I thought. And so like I've seen this many a time. This happens a lot. I was very, very much expecting later on in the course that I would see that as quickly as he went out, he would quickly fade. He would be passed by many of our other runners, quickly suffer a lot. He would suffer immensely for the far too heavy effort he had put out right at the start of the race. He didn't. He finished as our 2nd runner. Not 2nd overall by any means, but he finished as our 2nd runner. Set a huge PR. Toad truly taught himself what he was capable of, because he didn't know, and I didn't know, and no one knew. The runner who our 3rd runner was like, I just kept expecting him to come back to me, and he just kept not coming back to me. I was like, yeah, he didn't know better, which in some ways is the best thing you can do when you're a middle school cross country runner, is like, you don't know what your limitations are, and so you just send it. Now, at the time, I was like, we're going to have a hard conversation with this kid because he just ruined his race. And then it turns out he knows better than I do what he's capable of, and he killed it. So turns out if you sprint the first 300 meters, you're golden. Olympians got to get on this. Yeah, exactly. So that was really impressive. And we got to shout him all out yesterday at practice. We were like, this kid played soccer for a lot of his life. He's never really run cross country. We were like, look at what soccer kid did. You're capable of more than you think. Get out of your own head. Get out fast. See what happens. Risk it for the biscuit. He went for it. All right, we're doubling down. Part of my story that interrupted our playing, but... Oh, okay. Well, I have 2 days to make $80,000. It's not impossible, but we got to get going. Okay, we want to avoid... God dang it. So we're going to lose money right now because these guys are hard to break. This guy is a golden one. This guy's also a golden one. Okay. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. Oh, there's a goblig. Sorry. You didn't get me, buddy. $43,000. That was actually awesome. We didn't break a single of the big guys, but we still did it. I'm not even going to Google and try and figure out what's going on in this game. Just enjoying the vibes. You break pigs, the piggy banks. The piggy banks give you money. There are also some other mechanics and an insane skill tree. A horticulturist's wet dream of a skill tree. You can also gamble all of your winnings, and no, we needed that one. We needed that one. We really badly needed that one. All right, we might have to call Tony. We have $275,000 due in one day, and we have to make $71,000 today. Wet Nightmare is diabolical. Can you imagine? No, I mean, a Wet Nightmare. Can you imagine? It's like the hottest person you've ever seen, but their face is grotesque. It's like you're at work, but you're horny. I'm sorry. It's like you're at the water cooler, but you're but at work, but I can't. I just have to stop. I have to stop. I have to stop. I have to stop. That's Wet Nightmare is really funny. Okay, we have a couple glowing ones here. Glowing Brotolito is the key here. Oh, the slow-mo. Things are raging. Oh, this is a glowing guy. Oh, no. Can we kill this guy? I don't know that we can. I don't know if it's worth it. We got him. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm out of stamina. I'm out of stamina. Dang it. Raymond got me on one of my words. Grotesque. Congratulations, Raymond. Dang it. I felt pretty good about that one. But I'm still feeling pretty good overall, honestly. Oh, I just VIP'd Grotesque. That's not what I meant to do. Wait. I just VIP'd a user named Grotesque. If Grotesque is out there and wants to pop into chat and say something, clip this to use out of context for the indies, by the way. Evo said I'd like to move on earlier, by the way. How much time is left in your hour? Should I run a new prediction? The last two, or leave the prediction going for the rest of the time left? Run a new prediction. It's like 30-something minutes left. New coin collected. Wait. What was that? What was that? We have to double or nothing, by the way, first. We made $57,000. This has to be a ×2, or else we have to call Tony. You piece of sh... Okay, we have to pay Tony. We have to call Tony. Call Big Tony. Need cash again. I got you, but you pay me back every cent. Capiche? We take $62,000. So we don't have to take a loan for the entire amount, which is very good. Let's take the loan. Absolutely. Got to keep playing. We pay the bill, which gets us a ton of points for the future. Negative stamina drain. Each coin has a 1% chance to convert to gems. Now, that might be worth it because we get a lot of coins. I don't know the... Oh, let's try that because that's fun. I don't know the exact cost of every coin and stuff is the problem. All right, we got every 10th hammer hit restores 2% of your max stamina. Tony's getting paid, by the way. We're $68,000 in debt. We have to come up with $750,000. We made a lot of money last time. Shout out to the glowing stuff. All right, keep rolling. Do you guys, I've been seeing so many Friends. Please die. Please die. I've been seeing so many Friends clips on YouTube Shorts because short form content is broken and the world is a terrible place. When's the last time you watched Friends, chat? Wait, I totally gave up there because I thought I was done. Tony cut 5%. We have to double or nothing everything from here on out. I watched it 15 years ago. Oh my God. $72,000. Thank you. I don't know if I've ever watched it. Well, of course not, because you're like youthful and like full of whims, full of the joie de vivre of youth. Joie de vivre is not the word, chat, because they have to be in English. So don't guess joie de vivre. Joie de vivre? Joie de vivre. I watched it a decade ago. Watching Friends on YouTube Shorts, I kind of feel like I can't look away. And I also feel like it is a car crash. I feel like I can't look away. I also feel like I need to look away. There's something like soul-sucking about some of the writing. Like I don't think it's a terrible TV show exactly. I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world, but there's just something about like how on the rails it is that I think really kind of makes me sad. I'm just like, oh my God, yeah, we're entering the era where Ross and Rachel have to flirt with each other. Oh my God, we're entering the area where Rachel and Joey have to flirt with each other. Like, it's so... what I mean, I guess, is, like, formulaic about it, is that it's, like, very... whoa, spoilers? Get out of here. Get out of here. This is the most welcoming community you've ever found on the entire internet for spoilers, and whoa, spoilers at Friends cracked me up. Whoa, spoilers at Friends got me freaking good. I never enjoyed the Rachel Joey storyline, so forced. But hear me out. It is forced. And so are the rest of them. And so are the rest of them. Oh, it feels really rough to think like paleontologist Ross and Rachel have to get together. But even then, it's worse with Rachel and Joey. Ross and Joey? That's part of the TV show I haven't that's a part of the TV show I haven't seen. For me, Monica and Chandler made a weird sense. I'm seeing some guesses. We made $90,000 on that one after Tony took $5,000 away. If we keep doubling, also Pivot's a good scene. Let's go. Pivot's a pretty good scene. I just got a text message from Tony, the moderator, that says, my little birdie says you's falling a bit behind on your payments. Don't forget, I got a spots waiting for you with the fishes. Capiche? I think I'm in trouble, you guys. No, Tony, I'm good for the money. I'm actually really good for the money. Can I pay you back early? I probably should if I can, right? The problem is the bill is the... But if I pay Tony back, can I... The earlier you pay Tony back, the earlier you can get the bill back, right? Do you got my money? I do. Won't lend for 5 days. This is a problem because I need money in 3 days. So in which case I actually shouldn't pay it, I don't think. Why is it spelled Tony with an I? Probably because Big Tony with a Y is like actually from a movie or something and is probably actually, you don't want to be like copyright or something. I don't know. Anyways, chat, what's your favorite episode of Friends? Big Tony's a woman? I love that. Oh, that's a jackpot right there. And it's on fire. Oh, yeah. Tony says I'm gonna be sleeping with the fishes. Big Tony's actually in cahoots with the IRS. You have to pay Tony and you have to pay the IRS. If you don't pay both of them, all of a sudden they're gonna audit your tax return, and they're going to. I owe $770,000. I think I have no chance here. We have to double it all. I made like no money on that one. Times 2, we're fucking rolling, dude. 340,000. I'm still not gonna make it. Brother. Okay, we continue. We need some dang jackpots. Oh, that's a jackpot stone. Hit it, hit it. Bounce on it. Whack it. Smash it. Grab it. Break it. Like the Louvre heist. Smash that stuff like the Louvre heist. I don't know what to break next. I will be so honest with you. I have not enough stamina to make this work. Ah! Who's breakable? You're breakable? You're breakable? Are you glowing? No? No, I whiffed it. Bop it. Twist it. Louvre. Good guess, but no. 413. Okay. We double or nothing. That hurts. That hurts real bad. Bop it on stream win. Did you guys play Bop it as a kid? That shit was hard. Or is that just me? Wait, hold on. Was it actually universally hard, or is that just me? Okay, take the Ryan that you know, who hits the wrong button for literally everything, literally all of the time. Or are you guys like good at Bop it, or am I just... Because now I'm really having a moment where I'm like, wait, maybe I just hit the wrong button on literally everything. Every controller I've ever held in my life, I've hit the wrong button on. Bop it controller included. I played it in the stores for free. Now that is some good thinking. As a 6-year-old, it was anxiety inducing. Yeah, everybody in your life's trying to get you to follow the instructions, and you're like, come on. We need to pay this bill, and I'm not going to be able to pay it. And that's the problem, because Tony won't lend me money. I think we're literally going to have to piggy shuffle on the end of this to see if we can make it. So piggy shuffle fans are going to be absolutely jazzed. Okay, we have a really good one right here. That's a jackpot. This is a jackpot. It's a big jackpot when we hit this one. Okay, it's got to be a lot of money here. Come on. Give me the money. Show me the money. Good. There's more glowing. Jackpots, 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 please. Please. Oh, there's another jackpot. Oh, I whiffed it. 70K. Double or nothing at first, because this is the thing we have better odds at, and then we piggy shuffle our way to the top. Times 2. Bop it button is evil? What is bop it button? Okay, 491. We have to piggy shuffle our way to 700 and what? 70,000. So what we need is to risk something to make about $30,000. If we pay 150, wait, chat. Hold up. Front seat question. If I risk $150,000, no, this is right, right? I think this is right. All right. Time for everybody's favorite game. Bop it button is a button that you bop. No twist or pull, but the verbal directions are intentionally distracting. It's like Sam says, or Simon says, but Sam, it's like Simon says when it gets really professional. Cladishay, that made me LOL really hard. I think you're a little short with this. That puts us at 791. But I think the question is, does this possible win include my 150 that I put up in the first place? I don't know. Let's just fucking go for it. Let's be honest. It doesn't matter either way. Let's try, though. You're right, Pexy. I didn't realize that it took it away at first. I didn't realize that 300,000 included that part. I thought it was the opposite. All right. Well, what do you guys think? Left, middle, or right? Left, middle, or right? I'll let you guys pick. Dunkaritsu says middle. 3 people said middle. Top? All right, well. A lot of middle. Ah! Oh, don't worry. We're playing again. Oh, don't worry. Okay, so we now need 150,000. 130,000. However, it's going to take 66 first. Meaning we need... This is why it's confusing. We need to pay... Whatever, dude. Just do, like, that much. I don't know. I don't freaking know, dude. Your win has to be double of what you need. Yeah, why was that so hard for me? Probably because I'm focused too hard on freaking trying to get these words into a sentence. It turns out it's actually, even when your job is just to like talk shit about stuff all the time and say the most random sentences in the world, the most random sentences in the world, it's still really hard to randomly squeeze in the most random words, the most random etymology. Left, I think? That's 3 lefts in a row. Maybe I should just start saying sentences like, the pyramids of Egypt were built by aliens. The clock. I need 330. Whatever, we'll just do that. Let me think of a good one. The tops of some mountains are actually deserts by definition, based on their precipitation. Left, right, or middle, chat? Slip it in etymology. If that's your guess, you need to use the chat reward in the bottom left to try and guess. You have to use the chat. Sorry, in the bottom left of chat, there's a little thing that you can hit redeem and say guess. Middle, right. There's more rights. We still didn't quite get there, actually. Holy crap. We still didn't quite get there. But we're going to make it. One more. Is it cheating of me to say things like the Egypt thing and the Mariana, the tops of some mountains thing? Mariana's Trench. Was that cheating, chat? Yes? Public, this is one of those moments where, unfortunately, this is one of those moments where no messages arrive in chat in a, what's the word for that? Like in a vacuum. After a lifetime of saying things super sassily in chat, when public says yes as an answer to that question, I think, well, what does your opinion really matter? That sounds really rough. Not what does your opinion really matter, but like, well, I don't really. That's sounded way worse than that sounded way worse than I thought I wanted it to be, by the way. That sounded way worse than what I wanted it to be. Oh my god, we actually paid the fucking bill. We paid the bill. We paid the bill. Oh my god, we paid the bill. Let's freaking go. You're supposed to slip it in the conversation, not say random stuff. I know, but hear me out. I'm one person and there's 71 of you watching, so it's hard. It's really hard. Do chain reaction, because if it breaks a big pig right now, that's a really big help. All right, $1.1 million due in 7 days. I think we have to pay Tony right now, like in a couple days, and then get more money in. Go from there. All right, let's play. Sometimes combos here are just random things that come up. That's true. My watch just vibrated and I thought Tony was calling me again. How do you guys think you're doing on Slip It In, by the way, chat? How do you guys think you're doing? Are you winning? Oh, that's a loot. Let's go. Oh, this one's breakable. 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 Oh no, the goblik. You bastard. Oh, that guy's not gonna break. I don't have the time. 22k? 21k? It's not good enough, actually. Anti-Kate says I'm doing bad. I take most of the conversation at face value. This is why I hate the game. 2 truths and a lie. Every time you say slip it in, I flinch. That's how I'm doing. You're asking us to rate our slip it in game? Yeah. Rate your slip it in game. Can't wait. Can't wait to see where this goes. Oh my god, we doubled. Oh, that is just short. Do we piggy shuffle for 1,000 so that we can pay Tony back? I think we literally have to. Turns out this game is just gambling. Piggy shuffle for 2,000 just to pay Tony back. Here's the way I would phrase it. You guys know that you got one already for slip it in. How many do you think that I've said? I've said at least one. How many do you think that I've said? Also, which piggy bank should I break? Right, middle, 2 rights. We'll go right. Fuck. I'm gonna pay this back. I'm scamming this game. I'm scamming the scammers. It's happening. I'm scamming the scammers. I'll tell you this. There's 11 minutes left. I'm feeling pretty confident. That's all I'll say. I wish you could skip this part. You could pause it. I don't think you'd bring it up unless you got one in. Unless that's sort of the strategy. I fucking hate this game. All right, never mind. Maybe that's the strategy. Make you think I've already slipped it in. Oh, God. The titles just write themselves. Have I ruined this game by making it about slip it in, by the way? You can answer honestly. We've gotten no upgrades recently, by the way, because we're just trying to break piggies. Is the YouTube episode going to be called Slip It In Daddy? Nope, not that. Maybe, I actually don't double or nothing this. I pay Tony right now. Maybe last episode will be called Slip It In. Probably. About damn time. Don't call me for 5 days. We paid Tony his money back. The game does give Tony, He, him pronouns, by the way. Tony's out here skimming off 10%. Yeah, so I don't sleep with the fishes. Tony will lend again in 5 days. All right. That's fine with me. We're not paying our bill because we don't have any money. At this point, I think what we do is we literally just buy anything we can and keep playing. Playing. When was the last Me Daddy episode? Or sorry, what was the last Me Daddy episode? I don't know. For those of you who don't know, I used to title every YouTube video something Me Daddy, and my God, did that ever run its course. It's raining money. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. It's raining, man. I did DM Evo like 30 to 40 minutes ago saying I was surprised no one guessed a particular word. We'll see how that plays out. Oh, interesting. I think at this point we probably double or nothing everything. Spend that money on upgrades. Slash on other items. Maybe a hammer. That's probably what we need to buy is a hammer. This one's 50k. We want this 250k one. We'll save for the 250k. I think it started in Subnautica. Me Daddy? Oh, it started from the very beginning. No, it started from even earlier. I think my first Fallout episode was... Fallout 4 was the first game I did a blind playthrough of, and I think my first Fallout 4 episode is entitled something. I think. I could be wrong. I whiffed. That was certainly a questionable... That was certainly a choice. To title things that way. Oh, a glowing demon pig. Hell yeah. A shockwave. Give me phantom hand. Give me shockwave. Give me lightning. Give me a volcano that erupts all over the screen and pours lava down all of their throats. Oh my God. I'm making so much money. It's only 36,000. Double it. 80. Give me. I'm rich. And it's still not even a tenth of my actual thing. Still not even a tenth of my actual money. My bill. Or it's just over a tenth, I should say. Also, quote one here on Twitch is Hook Me Daddy. It's true. Cal the Vampire says, the Me Daddy titles turned me off of the channel the first time I found your videos. Yeah, I'm sure you and countless others, truly countless other people. Truly countless, many, many others. I want to see what this next hammer's like. I've landed 4 coins on the edge, by the way. All right, chat, I'm going to tell you the truth. There's 6 minutes and 45 seconds left on my timer. I tell you that so that you know how many chances you have to guess. You are limited to 3 guesses. But I feel like some of you guys are still holding on to some. So, the next 6 minutes is going to be very interesting. We unlocked Sergeant Oink, by the way, a tactical genius, a military mind, marches in a straight line and turns at walls. Marches in a straight line and turns at walls. But is that good or anything? Got it. It's got some money. It's got a ton of HP. Smash this piggy to level it up, increase its loot by 5%. I found the last Me Daddy. What's the last Me Daddy, Sven? We double or nothing. Etymology. Lava, professional, hallelujah, biscuit. All right, we can afford the good hammer. Heavy hammer that deals strong damage. Strong damage. The last episode with that title scheme is from May 28th, 2023. Episode 138 of Hollow Knight entitled Nosk, You Look Different, Me Daddy. See, that's the thing that eventually happened after you name 1,000 episodes something. You start saying things like, Nosk, you look different, me daddy. Because you just got to put me daddy at the end. Is Tony not going to pay me back one day? Is Tony not going to lend me money one day after I need him to? I think I'm in trouble here. Is that when me daddy went out for milk? I would say that that is when me daddy separated from me mommy for sure, and then got court ordered visitation, and then oh my god, this hammer is amazing. Oh my god, this hammer is everything. This hammer is everything. That piggy's glowing. That piggy's also glowing. We gotta kill the glowing hammies. The glowing pig. The glowing hammies. The glowing piggies. Yeah, that's when Daddy left and psychologically ruined us for life. Double or nothing. We made $200,000. Holy shit. If we double this and then piggy shuffle it and then double it, we might actually be okay. Wait, do I buy things now? I have $400,000. Table spinner damages piggies in its path. I think I need the money, though, in case this doesn't work. Chat, front seat question. Will Tony lend me money on the due date of the bill? Yes or no? I think yes. I think things are fine. Anticate says one of the first playthroughs I watched was Spirit Fair. I'm glad the Me Daddy naming convention had ended before that game. Sometimes people in the community will be like, I miss the Me Daddy titles. And I'm like, no, this is the trap of nostalgia. You miss the simpler time of your life when you had just discovered the channel, before you had realized I was a little bit annoying. And you miss the like wonder of discovery, the rose-tinted glasses of your first couple days in the community. No one misses the Me Daddy titles explicitly. I'm kidding. Maybe you miss them, but I think yes. Don't come at me if he doesn't. Okay. I'm unsure. Just that I miss it doesn't mean I want it back. All right. We go again. I think what we want is just to use the big hammer of this as much as possible. Hit glowing guys. Hit as many pigs as we possibly can. Absolutely. Go berserk whenever you can. Just break piggies. We do so much damage we can kill even the big ones in a couple days. A couple hits, I should say. Come on. Break. Break, you sons of bitches. Break. Oh, I whiffed. I whiffed. I whiffed on 2 piggies. That was actually pretty bad. The titles are still there in the old episodes. Yeah, it doesn't feel fair to go back and change them. I view them as kind of like a relic, like a record, I should say, not a relic. An ancient relic, an ancient record of like times long past. Like a historian would look at those titles and be like, this is from the Me Daddy era of Little Indigestion. 1 minute left to predict, by the way. Relic, you got to use your shats if you're trying to vote. I don't know. Add a comma for I miss me, comma, daddy. And you get a big identity crisis. All right, Tony's going to loan me the money, and then we're going to call it a day on this run because I think we're good. Take the money, pay for the storage unit. I got a Steam achievement for owning over $1 million at once, but I'm also $500,000 in debt to Tony. $500,000 in debt to Tony. Pay bills. Crits instantly finish any piggy at or below 10% HP. All right. I think it's over. I think we're completely over. We can't pay $4.8 million. There's just no way. I think what we do here is we declare bankruptcy. Sign the papers. All right, chat. Get your last guesses in right now. Did you find the slot machine? I think it was... Wait, no? Wait, I thought it was... No, I don't know. Let me keep playing and see if I can't figure out the slot machine. I thought it was happening in the background, but maybe not. End of our run. Got 45,000 to spend. Which the only real choice here is these two. Which of these two I want to get? Once per swing, a direct critical hit has a 100% chance to launch a bouncing orb. Once per swing, a direct critical hit has a 100% chance to launch a bouncing orb. It bounces around the desk, deals 50% of your hammer damage per hit. That seems amazing. Swing the hammer 15% faster. 30% more damage, and this one. Okay, get your guesses in now. What are these guesses? Guesses in. You got like 10 seconds left. Chat, I did pretty well. I did pretty well that time. I did pretty well. I'm 2 for 3, baby. You guys caught me on grotesque. But I pulled off Cahoots. And I pulled off Volcano. Volcano. I don't know. Volcano is probably how you pronounce it. Cahoots and Volcano. 2 people called out Eruption and Lava. But it was Volcano. Nicely done. Thank you. I got to tell you. This is a challenge. But if the word is like the right kind of word, then I really feel like I have a chance at like... I feel like this game forces me to be more descriptive with my language in order to try and reach for something. It's kind of fun. It was also really stressful, but it got better. It got better. Okay. Oh, I could have bought this down here. I didn't even see this shit down here. Piggy loot is 10% higher. Glowing piggy chances increase. Stamina bracelet. I didn't even see these. I was going to say make you say laxative at first. Then I realized you talk about poop so often it was too easy. Cahoots is something I can see you saying anyways. Cahoots was nice because I didn't actually have to... I could draw the attention to something else and then just say that it was in Cahoots. That helped. That helped a lot. The way he looped in Grotesque with Wet Nightmare. Didn't you like that? Grotesque Wet Nightmare. Maybe that'll be the name of this episode. Thanks for watching, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. I think we will play for about another 45 minutes. We're not going to do it. We're going to stop the YouTube episode there though. Thanks so much, YouTube. Bye. See ya. All right, chat. I think we're going to play for another 45 minutes or so. I want to try and beat this game today, but I'm going to focus hard on the game. We're not going to play any slip it in. I'm just going to try and beat this game. I think it would be fun if you were banned from using a fairly common word for a whole stream with chat calling you out if you do. That's funny. That's a funny idea. Funny idea. We should do a slip it in during the smut stream. Oh my God, the smut stream. That'll definitely happen soon that I'm definitely not putting off. All right, let's beat this game. Let's beat this freaking game. Hello, beautiful people of the internet. One last run. Start cycle 4. Let's see if we can beat this game today. I missed my first hammer hit. There's the orb that we just purchased. In the last episode, we had a run in and we got to spend our money, which was really nice. We got some major permanent upgrades. What am I thinking for this run? Well, I think we probably continue on the similar-ish upgrade path. All upgrades are fine as long as you can afford them, and then the minute the bills get out of hand, you basically got to start saving and double or nothinging. I don't know what to do with the... I don't know what to do with the paying bills early. Paying bills early gains 1% hammer damage per early day for the rest of the cycle, maximum of plus 25%. Paying bills early to gain plus 2 attack speed per early day for the rest of the cycle, maximum 25%. So I think 25 total early days gets me hammer damage and speed ring. 12 early days gets me early speed ring. That's my plan. Our first hit is going to be a guaranteed crit on every single hammer swing, which also will guarantee to launch a bouncing orb. The more piggies we get on the desk, the more likely that that orb is going to deal more damage for us. Every 4 days paid early also adds +1 piggy to your desk for the rest of the cycle. The more days early, the better, I think. Let's pay early. +2% damage, +4% attack speed. Shouldn't we also get a piggy? No, that's every 4 days. Okay. So pay bill. I finally figured out how this mechanic here works a little bit. I think. Hi, Sonny Susan. How we doing? I can't believe you're still streaming. I'm still streaming. Today is a good day. I have tons of time today, so it's been a good day. Good day to finish this game. Every crit in a run adds 10% crit damage for that run up to +50%. That seems great. We will crit right away. I can't pay this bill immediately, but I would love to next time. Which is $45. Okay, we're going to buy things and then go. All right, chat, what do you guys want to talk about? What's the plan for the day? What should we yap about? I feel like this is easy mode streaming now that I no longer have to work in specific words. This is so easy mode. Now I can just talk about anything. I do feel like I really liked our hammer that we ended on last time. I really liked that hammer a lot. So we may try to get to that one again. Might actually be able to finish this game now that you're not trying to play slip it in. Probably. Every destroyed piggy has a 2% chance to destroy a nearby piggy. 3% chance to add a new piggy to the desk. I like that one. That happens a lot. Let's do it. Can't pay that one, but I can pay it next time. Stamina. Start with more piggies. Do that and go. Ryan, have you started or finished your Bewilderment reread yet? No, I've been reading other stuff. I do need to start. Probably like I was thinking earlier today that I probably need to start it tonight. I haven't started my reread yet. No. I need to. Who's read Bewilderment? I know Carly and Evo have. I know Luke SRW has. I definitely am missing people in my head right now. These bouncing orbs are going to be sick, dude. Jade's read it. That's right. Bye, Mountain Life 5. Thanks for being here. Any plans for the weekend? Anticade is almost done with Bewilderment. Sonny Susan's over halfway done. Let's go. Let's pay this bill. Audiobook recommendations. Chat, what's a great audiobook you've listened to? Let's outsource this shit. What's a great audiobook Chad has listened to? There's a really neat audiobook for a George Saunders novel called Lincoln in the Bardo. George Saunders is always worth reading. I think he is one of the... Hey. Carly, this one is actually optimistic and hopeful, okay? I know a lot of the writers that I like are Depresso Espresso. And terrible, I loved this one. This is, you lose a bet and then you get 100% luck. I know a lot of the writing that I like is like depressing as hell, but George Saunders, actually optimistic, hopeful, makes you fall in love with the world. Everybody should read George Saunders. One of the most amazing, probably the best American short story writer alive today. He has a book called Lincoln in the Bardo, which won a lot of awards for the audiobook. I've listened to part of it. I've also read the physical book. A lot of amazing voice acting in that. Kind of a funny book, but very cool audiobook, apparently. Obligatory dungeon crawler, Carl mentioned. It's true. It's true. Those are, you know, the audio production on those is really nice. The voice acting, all of it. I think we just buy stuff here. 750 for the next one, but I think that's fine. Continue. We crit, so we pick a big target on our first piggy, no matter what. Then these piggies are gonna keep me at like full stamina. This is nuts. I exited that part with basically full stamina. There's like 2 phases to every run. The phase where there are a lot of piggies on the screen, and then the phase where there are 1 piggy popping in at a time. Anti-K says his A Swim in a Pond in the Rain is great too. Oh my god. A Swim in a Pond in the Rain is maybe my favorite book about writing. Anti-K. And it's really a book about reading, but it's also a book about writing. It's maybe my favorite. I'm so happy you've read that. So A Swim in a Pond in the Rain is, first off, a very hard title to read. But George Saunders, basically one of the best American short story writers alive today, and one of the best teachers of the short story. In that book, presents to you a Russian short story, and then talks to you about what's going on with the short story. So you read like a classic short story, and then you read the best mind on writing alive right now in America, talking about what's working in the story, what's beautiful about it, what's happening. It's truly genius. And I don't use that word a ton, but it is genius. I'm so happy you know that book. I love that book. Hi, Carter Howell. How's it going? Congrats on the silk songing. Thank you. We want to pay this bill. Gets us plus 8 damage, plus 5% attack speed, plus 2 biggies. Pay the bill. Then crits have a 5% chance to drop bonus coins worth 12% of the piggy's loot. Sure, that seems like it could be good. Then we buy some upgrades. I think this is our path forward so far. We're at 18. We want to get to at least 25, and then we may go past that too. I don't know. What's the orb do in this game? It deals 50% hammer damage, and it is spawned by a crit. So every time you crit, orb gets spawned, and then it runs around and deals 50% of your damage to whatever it contacts. This is going to be the run, you guys. We're going to win this run. I don't actually know what winning entails. We have a really solid start. We have a ton of big upgrades. I think we go for crit chance as much as possible because this orb is doing work. Crit chance and as many piggies on the table as possible. Bye, Jade. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my god, I was going to tell you guys. People are talking about Robin Wall, Kimmerer's, Braiding Sweetgrass, and the Serviceberry. For those of you who don't know, we read the Serviceberry in book club, which was awesome. And I was going to tell you guys, I met up with a friend I hadn't seen in forever. Recently, and that book made me think of them, and I was like, oh my god, have you read the Serviceberry? And he was like, yes. Have you read Braiding Sweetgrass? And I was like, no, not yet. I need to. He was like, that book changed my life. And I was like, yeah, it literally made me think of you specifically. So that doesn't surprise me. Like, I feel like this book was made for you. Don't you love when that happens? You're like, the person who I think would most enjoy this, most enjoys it. There is a God, it turns out. That's how that kind of moment makes me feel. There is a God. Like, maybe not literally, but you know what I mean. Bye, Cloudy Shay. Lock in on work. Good luck. You got it. Bill is due. +3 damage, +1 piggy. Maybe worth it. I don't know, but we're going to pay it either way. We're at 21. 5% of your savings. I don't know that we like that one. Guaranteed crits while your stamina is below 10%. Yes. I was so hopeful we would find this one. Guaranteed crits while your stamina is below 10%. Crits give us orbs. That means the last 10% of our stamina is going to be nuts. Do I have any upgrades? No, I'm broke. I'm a broke boy. Crits. Crit city, bitch. Crit city, bitch. Okay, this is actually really hard when it gets down to individual piggies like this. But... oh my god, this is sick. We need the glowing thing, like, immediately. That was so sick. We broke so many piggies there. One of the best feelings is when a friend or a loved one tells you, this thing made me think of you, especially when it's something like that, a book you love. Yeah, absolutely. To be known is to be loved is to be known, or whatever, vice versa. I don't actually know how that thing goes, but you know what I mean. Is this a smart bet buy right here? Probably not. I don't know that that was worth it exactly. Oh shit, I should have crit on the other pig. Sorry, don't mind me, chat. I'll just be here smashing piggies. Talk amongst yourselves. Just kidding. I'm still reading what you're typing. No, my stamina. One time my mom's mom sent my dad a tiny plastic sarcophagus with a mummy for Christmas. The note just said, saw this and thought of you. What? Is that the most sassy thing of all time? Or what is that? Wait, hold up. A mummy inside of a plastic sarcophagus? I don't know that it's worth paying this one early right now, actually. It does get us to 24. Let's pay this one, and then we will start slowing down on paying. Each coin has a 5% chance to duplicate itself. Do you think that includes rupees? I don't think it does. Frontsy question. Do you think that includes rupees? That mummy in the sarcophagus is either a sick burn, a threat, a joke, or a sweet gesture. Yeah, that's a great way to put it. I think I might rather have this over max stamina, to be honest with you. Each coin, 5% chance. I don't think this probably works for rupees, but I'm going to take it either way. It also might unlock. The thing with that one is it's like 0 of 3. So if you take the first one, maybe the second one is more powerful. I don't know. I don't know. We need like plus 15% attack speed. Better luck. Ooh, that's 400. I don't know. I don't know that it matters a ton. We're smashing piggies. Let's go. I love it when I miss a piggy, but the orbs get to it before I can get there anyways. It's happened a couple times here. Like that one right there. Sarcophagus would have been a great slip it in word, by the way. Oh my god. All right. Upgrades. We could always double or nothing some of this stuff, but I gotta tell you, so far we're okay. Glowing piggies right here. 3% chance to spawn glowing. They're guaranteed jackpot, dropping the highest possible loot. I like that one a lot. Crits do more damage. Do more damage in general? Probably not. Probably new piggies. Okay. Just upgrade like crazy right now. I don't think there's any strategy to just like spending all your money and then letting Tony pay for the thing, right? I don't think that would ever make sense. Like spending all your money on things you want and then letting Tony pay the bill and then you're in debt and then it's kind of free money from Tony that you then just assume you are going to have to make back. But if you use your money to pay for something good, then your chance at making that money back is pretty good. I don't know. We don't have enough money for this upgrade yet. Loans are free money that you need to pay for later. Wait. We chose the... After losing a bet, your next run gets 100% luck. We should actually be double or nothing every time. I forgot. We chose higher luck next time. Oh! I thought it was going to stand vertically. Beautiful. Forgot that we chose that. Let's buy some diagonals, man. I think we do it. Big Tony's always been good to us, you know? I don't think he'd actually make us sleep with the fishes, right? This game when you lock in versus this game when you're not locked in, very different. Sleeping with the fishes seems like a freaky thing to do. It depends on the fish. Nobody wants to sleep with the clownfish. But you ever seen a marlin before? Nemo's mom wanted to. I can't believe you would bring up Nemo's mom in this situation, Tony. That's heartless. It's actually really heartless. How dare you? Stomping on her memory like that. We double or nothing every time. And hopefully it pays off. Fuck. All right, Tony, I'm going to give you a call here real soon. But now we get plus 100% luck. So things are good. I have a bad hammer for this. I love these orbs. What's the sexiest fish, chat? Just like theoretically. I'm not saying you have to have sex with it. I'm saying what's the sexiest fish? Ryan, what? This feels not at all out of the realm of what we would normally talk about on stream. It feels a little bit on the edge, but like not crazily out of. That doesn't make it better. Lola from Shark Tales. No, don't make it a character. Sidon. Species of... I don't know. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe we back up. Maybe Carly's right. Maybe we back up here. Okay. plus 1% damage. This is our last pay early because it gets us to 25, which is probably the last one that we want. Pay it 1 day early. Then what's that fish that lays on the bottom with like and like buries itself in sand with one eye up? Kind of creepy, but Nemalodal says, I'm going to need to play this game this weekend because my judging of your actions needs to be checked. Shout out to you for telling yourself that instead of me having to tell you that. I mean, it's low-hanging fruit when you're a Twitch streamer, is everybody's judging your actions. You know, they're like, hey, listen, you're picking the wrong shit. And they're probably right, but each coin has a 1% chance to convert to gems. I don't know if that's better, if that's worth it, but I love it. I think exactly, Carter. I think exactly. Exactly. Whatever Stunfisk is based off of. A blobfish. Okay. Next bill is 1,200. Our thing that we want here is probably... We could go Ultra Crit. And then go... So 4,000 and then... 250. Probably go 4,000 next. But I will be spending money here. I'm trying to spend money. You gotta spend money to make money or something. I don't know. Oh my god, you guys, I saw a comedian post something, I saw a bit on like Instagram Reels from a comedian, and the whole bit is like not worth trying to explain here, although it was very funny. But one tiny part of the bit, what cracked me up beyond any other part of it, which was, and I have to share it with you because I just keep thinking about it constantly. The whole like bit is from the perspective of like a young child who is in trouble with his dad. And so he's really trying to like, he's like a 10-year-old and he's about to get spanked by his father. And the whole bit is about like corporal punishment. But he's like really trying to connect with his dad and really like trying to like, how was work, father? Et cetera, et cetera. But the one part of the bit that got me so good, Carly, do you know what I'm about to say? The one part of it that got me so good is the kid trying to act old says, it's just like Warren Buffett says, and then gives some investing advice. And Warren Buffett fucking sent me. Like the idea of a kid who's like, ah, yes, Warren Buffett is an adult thing for sure, but I've only ever read it, so I don't know what it sounds, but I do know this word because I'm learning it in school. Warren Buffett. Oh my god, it's a stroke of genius, that little pronunciation thing. It's so good. I should be double or nothing. I forgot to double or nothing. It's all right. We buy our hammer. Then we buy some shit. Probably, we'll get some diamonds. Okay. Oh, that's a glowing pig. I'm so happy you liked that, Carly. Yes. I sent it to Megan immediately, and she dyed it. Warren Buffett. That whole bit is hilarious. Especially as a person who, like, you know, I'm a parent, and I send my daughter off to hang out with her grandparents once a week. You know, they watch her on one of the days of the week. And... oh, wait, no, that's actually a different bit from the same comedian. About, like... I think it's about, like where the grandparents are now versus where they are when you were a kid. And anyways, it hits a little close to home where you're like, oh yeah, I'm trying to parent slightly different than you parented me. But who's the comedian? I could not tell you. I can't tell you his name. Here's what I can tell you about the comedian. He looks exactly like one of my friends balding, middle-aged husband. That's the only thing I can say. He looks a lot like one of my friends, golf obsessed, works in like an office doing something vaguely related to money that I couldn't tell you what it was if I had a gun to my head. Very dry delivery. Like male pattern baldness. Could not tell you. All right. We gotta make some money here. Go nuts. Go crazy. Go nuts. Go nuts. Smash piggies. Die piggies. Oh my god, my aim is really being tested out here. $12,000 due in 2 days. We double or nothing, of course. Because now we're freaking rich, dog. 10% chance that a new piggy spawns is very good. Start with more piggies is good. Get more piggies on the table. Okay, let's see here. Harder crits. More stamina. Hi, Rosie. How's it going? I'm in horizontal mode. Let's go. Horizontal mode. For the win. I mean, look at the amount of orbs on screen right now. What the hell is happening? They're going to slowly fade because they have a limited lifespan, but like... That's a glowing pig. Did you guys know you can hit the coffee cup? I just hit the coffee cup. $12,000 due in 1 day. I can pay it right now, but it does nothing for me. I think what we do instead... Oh, I didn't double... I always forget that you can't double or nothing until... Shit. You can't double or nothing after you've clicked away. Can you break the coffee cup? I really have no idea. I'm going to spend some money, but I'm going to keep enough on hand that even if we lose a double or nothing, we're fine. That's kind of my plan here. Although that's probably incorrect because we can always just use Tony. Fuck it. We'll just use Tony. We'll just use Tony. Flying everything close to the center as we can. I don't really know what the Goblig strategy is. I broke that one so early on accident. Like, you should probably keep them alive. Let them double some of your money. But it's kind of hard to keep track of. Yeah, I've never tried to break the coffee cup because I've never tried to miss pigs. Mason James Silly on Instagram is the name of the comedian. Oh, Carly, you're so good for looking that up. I could have just looked at my DMs, probably. Thank you. Thanks for looking that up. Okay. Mona's headed out. Bye, Mona. BG3 time with the bestie. Oh, that sounds very fun. Hope you have a successful slip it in. Thank you. Bye, Mona. ×2. You love to see it. That's our bills freaking paid. On time, by the way. That's higher loot. Up to 12%. I think these table spikes are probably good because they scale well. The table spikes have a 20% chance to scatter 4 table spikes on each run. Piggies passing through take 20% of your base damage every half a second. Probably pretty great on the runs where it happens. The problem is it's just not consistent, which makes it hard to plan around. But now we're saving up for 250,000, I think, for the thing. I think at this point, buy some of these cheaper. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna click glowing things until we're out of money. Hi, Minty Cup. How's it going? Or sorry, hi, Sweet Key. How's it going? I looked at chat and read the wrong hello message. How are you today? I can barely see the piggies for all this coin rain and all this stuff that's happening on screen. Oh my god, they're getting destroyed so fast. We made $27,000. Let's go. Double or nothing. Double that shit. Can I get a Dawn in chat, please? No, never mind. Never mind. Take it back. Don't type Dawn in chat. This reminds me of that Iron Pineapple bit where he calls some Dark Souls thing Coco Melon for adults. I don't know what your message means, but I am laughing at the idea of Dark Souls being Coco Melon for adults. Wait, hold up. Who's Iron Pineapple? Who's that? What's that mean? You got the spikes, by the way? Coco Melon for adults. Just like flashing lights. My parenting hot take on Coco Melon is it's just like very, I don't know. Our daughter does not watch a lot of Coco Melon, thankfully, except at her grandparents' house because her grandparents have very little, I haven't really talked about this on stream. Her grandparents have very little self-control when it comes to like delineating between screen time. Like Megan and I are very like, Miss Rachel is great screen time. Bluey is great screen time. We don't do a ton of screen time, but when we do, we're like pretty selective about what it is. Now that doesn't mean she doesn't watch like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or like some Disney movies, but it's not like slop. Grandparents don't really have that concern. They're like, yeah, whatever's on the... They don't do a lot of screen time, but when they do, it's whatever's on. Hi, Nayreast. But Coco Melon to me is very just like, it'll be fruits dancing on a screen and it will flash like 3 seconds later to like lots of lights, lots of lights, lots of quick timing, lots of yay, ha, Coco Melon. That might be unfair. I don't know. Somebody's gonna have to correct me if that's unfair. But dang it. We got nothinged. We didn't get double. It's so overstimulating. Yeah. That's right. We get better loot this time, right? Something like that. Petition to bring back Bear in the Big Blue House. Wait, I don't remember that one. But if we're bringing things back, let me look that up in a second. If we're bringing things back, can we bring back... oh, I didn't get that last one. Can we bring back Wishbone? What's Bear in the Big Blue House? Oh my god, I do remember this. Holy cow. Zaboomafoo. Zaboomafoo's a great one. I remember that shit. Wishbone, my beloved. Wishbone is my favorite. That was pretty good. I think somebody on stream reminded me of that one recently. I mean, it was probably a while, but a while ago, like 2 years ago. Blue's Clues and You reboot with Josh wasn't bad in terms of small child shows. I believe that. Blue's Clues is the shit. Mike Trapp says on an Actually Dad episode, I'm not a dad, but I know 2 things. Bluey slaps and Coco Melon sucks. Bluey does slap. Bluey is excellent. Let's go. What about Dragon Tales? That's the one that I miss. Bring back Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales. Okay. Dragon Tales, yes. I think we spend at least some of this money. No. We just do it again where we hit Tony up if we need to hit Tony up. What's that do? 3 more piggies. Just click shit. Just click shit and hit up Tony if we need Tony. If we need Tony, we need Tony. All right, go. I was just too old for Dragon Tales. Oh. We've got a Goblig over here. Goblig these nuts is what it kind of sounds like it'll be about. Okay, we upped like $5,000. Wait, really? We made $5,000 from the Goblig. What have I been doing wrong on Gobligs? Wow. Feels like a lot. Do we double or nothing this? We probably ought to. Because the upside is great. The downside is not terrible. The upside's great. Pay the bill. Oh, it's not even due today. It's due next time. Oh my God. We're freaking rich. In that case, we spend our money. Just buy things, bro. It's not that hard. Game's easy. Stonks, but Stoinks, that's really funny. Who here has seen Avatar: The Last Airbender? Lucas just finished it this week. He watched the entire series this summer. That's cute. I can't wait for Elle to actually sit through a movie. Instead, I'm out here watching Woody and Buzz, aka Toy Story, 10 minutes at a time until she gets bored of the TV, and then I have to pick it up next time. But next time she watches it, she's with Megan, and so I don't actually get to see it, and then all of a sudden we're 30 minutes farther than I was last time, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about this part. Toy Story is top tier Pixar. It is. I just wish I could watch something for a while. All right, we double or nothing. We obviously hit this. We call Tony. Ryan, have you seen it? Avatar: The Last Airbender? Nope. Never seen it. I know that Secret Tunnel comes from that. That's all I know. That's all I know. Secret Tunnel. Secret Tunnel. Chain reaction. Plus 10% damage. 0.1 hit percent rate. Okay, we take chain reaction. Every destroyed piggy has a 2% chance to break some other shit too. All right, now we go. Now our goal is to pay back Tony. Because this is costly, what we just did. However, we get plus 100% luck on this run because we lost our bet, which is why we stay betting. Jackpot right here. Hit that jackpot, please. Yes. Amazing. 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 $54,000. I was outside listening earlier, Ryan. I was impressed that you knew the Hulk was previously Edward Norton and now Mark Ruffalo. I don't actually know. I don't think I've seen any of the Mark Ruffalo stuff, but I did watch the Hulk that was Edward Norton. That's part of the problem, is that's like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's where I'm at. Okay, we just got nothing, and that blows. Because we really got to pay back Tony like ASAP. Hi, Hero. What's up? Holy cow, it's 3:20. All right. I can't really be on here too much longer. So I don't know that we're going to beat the game today, chat. Which really sucks because it's raining coins. One, I want to beat it. And two, I want to tell you guys what we're playing next. But hi, Gio. How's it going? Exclamation docket. Beating bills must be paid today by smashing all the piggies. For sure, because the game is always done the day the finale is announced. Wow, and now he's putting a game announcement on the line as if we control him beating the game. Wow. Evo really roasted me with that one, huh? Wow, Evo. Wow. Pokemon Week was the end of Pokemon for sure. It was. I think we paid Tony back now. Dragon Tales. Okay. Tony says, don't call me for 5 days. That's totally fine. I have enough money to get through that. I think we might save for the hammer now, though. I think we're at the point where these upgrades are pretty expensive. Some of them. Here's my take. Let's buy stuff that isn't over $10,000. If it's over $10,000, that's our cutoff. And then we're going to save the rest up for a $500,000 piggy. Or hammer, I should say. Oh, I hit the wrong thing there. Money. I'm rich, bitch. Let's go. I mean, we don't even have a good hammer right now, and we are destroying pigs. These permanent upgrades are sick. These orbs are really good, too. This is the most beautiful skill tree I've ever seen. It is really pleasing to look at, actually. I don't know that it is beautiful in terms of its design because I'm kind of barely engaging with it. Why engage with the skill tree that closely when it's not like a very... Okay, this is the thing I was going to say earlier, but like the thing about this game is that it's really not complex. They don't make you make hard decisions because the stuff... It gets way too costly to try and build one direction, and so you just have to build broadly. You also can't get the big upgrade. Like you can't, because the different rings cost greatly different amounts, you really don't have a lot of choices. Now, I don't think that the game is trying to be complex or trying to give you a lot of choices. I think it's trying to do something very different than that. But like, it's certainly not getting complex. We're saving money. We got the thingies, the spikes. Yeah, I don't think the game is like necessarily trying to be complex, so I don't hate that it's not, but it is in that roguelite, like I talked about earlier, it's in that roguelite category where I'm like, I kind of wish that I had more hanging on my strategy. $91,000. I think we double every time. Oh, there we go. All upgrades make sense in their own right. Nothing ever felt wasted to me. Yeah. It's very, at least how I feel is like it's very good at making you feel like whatever you pick is fine and gonna usually make a difference for you. All right, we get the heavy hammer. It does a lot more damage, which means that our orbs now do way more damage too, I think. We have a build doing a day. We can also still buy other things. However, Tony will not lend us this, so we cannot go below $65,000. So, probably time actually to buy the, like, reduce your stamina drain. Spawn a new piggy. Increase your luck. This one we avoid. Okay, there we go. I found it very rewarding to try to find the upgrades that actually make a difference in the moment that I buy them. It's possible I'm just not engaging in the way that they want me to. It's just so tough though. Like I'm only on run 4 and I feel like I've basically broken the game. So it feels very tough. Like I feel no incentive to like have to figure it out. But I don't know. Bye, Zuma. All right, we can do like one more day and then I got to get out of here. And I just keep playing. I have to pee and I need to literally go do other things, but I just keep playing. So how bad could the game really be, you know? How bad could the game really be? We are doing so much damage right now. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh, that guy's golden. And we killed him because it's all so fast. How much money was that? $144,000. The harder you hit the ×2 coin, the more likely it is to land on ×2. That's fair. I don't feel like it's supposed to be hard to beat. Yeah. Absolutely, Artifice. I think you're right that it's like... Maybe you're right that it's like... That optimization is there and rewarding for those who want it. And if you don't want it and you just want to smash piggies, you can do that. All right. Plus 3% luck. Every crit drops a gold coin worth 15% of the piggy's loot. Starts after 6 crits in a single run. That's probably worth it. Each crit makes you money. Probably worth it. Oh, and by worth it, I mean it was free, so it's definitely worth it. But I think it was probably worth more than some of the other things. Moai has a 40% chance to wake and destroy 1 to 4 of the strongest piggies. Our strongest piggies right now are Brodolito. No, sorry, our stone piggies, who generally drop you about 5,000, maybe a little less than that per pig. So, on average, it's probably making about $5,000 per, if that, per run. But you would also probably kill those piggies yourself. This is that's hard money to make back up. But it gets better the stronger the piggies get. I think it's probably worth buying. How much money we have. I can actually also afford Table Spinner, which damages any piggy in its path. I don't know how much damage it does, though. Should we buy it? It just spins across the desk, damaging any piggy in its path. We don't know what it's damaging, but it's damaging something. I think we should buy it. All right, let's buy it. And now we got to do one more because we got to see what it does. Okay, it's a Beyblade. It's spinning across the desk right now. I can't see how much damage it's doing, but it's spinning. I don't know if you have to hit it to make it spin. I tried hitting it to make it spin and nothing really happened. So I think it just maybe goes like once during the run or something. I don't know. These games feel like they purely exist to be a direct path to activating the dopamine receptors in your brain. I think it's a little bit more complex than that, but I also think it's slightly more sinister than that. I think it's like... I think it's both more and less sinister than that is how I would phrase it. I think the good ones do really have a really interesting... Not like that it's brand new, because I think it's been done by a lot of other games. But, like, they have an interesting or a really, like... They have something in them, like the skill tree, or like the 3 cards that you get, or like the collection, or like the shop, that really do make you think. Because I'm very okay with the, like, make me think in order to give me the number go up, serotonin go burr, right? Make me think, and then make me strategize, but then reward me with that. I'm cool with that trade. So in some ways, I think it's less sinister. In some ways, I think it's more sinister, because Piggy Shuffle exists. And if you're catering to the Piggy Shuffle of it all, then your game's heart is number go up, the win. Like we're here to feel absolutely stoked that we, you know, that we gambled and got 3 stars across the thing. I don't know. It's three sets of cherries. I don't know. Sinister Piggies, Angry Birds. That's really funny. I like that a lot. Sinister Piggies. I need to call it an episode. Should call it right here. Let me buy this stuff first, though. Let me just buy this stuff first. Anything less than $100,000 right now, I'll buy. Because then otherwise, I think we might try and start saving for... for the, like, $1 million hammer. $1 million hammer would be pretty sick. I want to see how it does. Double the damage. Triple the damage.
More stoinks next time.
More stoinks. Ah, we didn't quite make it. We didn't quite make it to our goal. Cool. I gotta exit there, though. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya. Oh my god, I just said see ya, and the dogs both sat up because they know that that means that they get to go pee. Thank you for the 5 bits, Pexy. Nemo wants a sub. I got you, Nemo. Thank you guys so much for being here. Long stream. That was a lot of fun, though. New game starting next week. We'll see what day it is. I gotta beat this game first, probably. But Carly says I've also been waiting to pee. Oh, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for being here.